Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hey, Zach.
Hi.
We're here getting ready to watch the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase 2022. This is a continuation of the Summer of Play. I think the whole loose organization
E3?
is called now. Yeah, not E3, fake E3, fake 3. That's what you want to call it. But yeah, we've watched Sony have their conference. Today's going to be Xbox and Bethesda. We've seen Jeff Keighley, Dorito Pope's Summer Games Fest.
That's true.
A couple of things I think we missed. Day of Devs showcase, which, showing smaller indie stuff. And the Devolver conference came and went. I don't know, Zach, did you see anything from the Devolver conference? There was some...
Nah, I didn't look at anything yesterday.
All right. Well, no worries, because today it's all about Xbox and Bethesda. And in true fashion, Zach and I, it looks like we have 14 minutes here to throw out some predictions, things that we expect to see, things we would like to see.
Who's gonna win
and
this
at
time?
the end... Yeah, I mean, you won last time. You got 2 right, and I think I got a fat 0. I think I got literally 0 for Summer Games Fest. So, yeah, we're looking to walk that one back.
All right. Well, as the loser, I think it's only fair to give you first crack at the
first pick.
What's
Are we
your
doing
dream?
we can't take each other's picks, or?
Yeah, it's like kickball.
Oh, I get okay. I
what's
want
your dream
Tony.
game?
Tony's a kickball sleeper.
Oh, dude, if Tony Hawk showed up?
I mean, you can save that. I'm going Starfield gameplay. I'm taking that one off the board right now.
All right.
Starfield being their Skyrim in space game.
I don't know how much this counts in the spirit of things, but I wish to say I'll get more specific if you like, but I wish to walk it back right now to only Elder Scrolls 6 Acknowledgement.
No, I think that's fine, because I don't think they'll do it.
You don't think they're even gonna
No, I think they got so much shit for showing off that one CG image of a landscape with the word Elder Scrolls in front of it. I don't think we're gonna see. I think they're only focusing on Starfield. I don't think they're gonna show Elder Scrolls.
No,
but,
okay. Yeah.
I
mean, Starfield's gameplay seems like a gimme.
So we at least see the timer. I'm gonna.
Oh, sure.
Ticking clock. Yeah. It's like Majora's Mask. I think we're also gonna see Avowed gameplay.
Ooh, yeah,
Zach,
that's a
do you know
good
what
pick,
Avowed is?
Because I completely forget what that is. Avowed
is Obsidian's Skyrim-like, set in the world of Pillars of Eternity. So
are those two
literally,
studios? Does Obsidian still have a relationship with Microsoft?
Yes, they're actually purchased by Microsoft. I think it would technically be considered a first-party game now.
Yeah, Outer Worlds came to Game Pass. That was the whole thing.
Yeah, Outer Worlds was. Yeah, so the trailer literally shows a dude with a fireball in his left hand and a sword in his right hand, like the most Skyrim-ass looking thing. So that's my pick.
All right. This is gonna be... Okay. Here we go. You ready for this?
Hit me with it.
Fable 4.
So they've announced a Fable. There is a Fable project going on. I think they were just calling it Fable, though.
Is it just Fable?
Yeah, but Fable 4 is the same. Yeah, it's the same thing. If there's a Fable reboot or something, yeah.
Randy, I feel like I'm not as confident or not as knowledgeable as you are, because I don't have the stones or the wherewithal to say, oh, is it time for a gameplay or just a trailer? I can't get that specific. I don't know if we're just at a trailer level or not.
That's fine. These are just games which I know are coming out somewhat soon.
Yeah.
So that's why I would put gameplay for that. Can I go meta, Zach? Like a little...
What do you think? Yeah.
Outside of games?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Okay. I think... So Bethesda, every time Bethesda does one of these conferences, they have a little 3-minute video with, come work at Bethesda.
Oh.
We're so diverse.
Uh-huh.
I think Microsoft is going to have a diversity... I'm just going to call this propaganda video.
Oh, Jesus.
In response to Activision, them acquiring Activision, which is really, really bad right now.
Yeah, I see. I forgot Activision. Do you think we get Diablo here?
So that deal hasn't finalized.
Oh, is it? Are they not?
Well, it had to go pending in courts due to antitrust competition. So I don't know. I just think they'll get out ahead of it by having working at Bethesda and Microsoft is so great video.
All right. If we're going out of games though, I'm gonna say Halo TV Season 2.
That's actually a really good pick. Is all of season 1 out?
I don't know.
Because I know they were doing
everyone
a weekly
hates
release.
it.
Yeah, I saw some out of context stuff, which maybe it's better in context, but I saw some out of context stuff, which makes me think, they kind of botched it.
You saw John Halo's face?
Yeah, pretty much. All right, I'm going new Fallout.
Is it time?
Mobile game.
Oh, fuck you.
No, it's not main game. It's going to be like a Vault 76 again, or Vault Boy or whatever that game was called. It's actually pretty decent. But
all right. You mean new Fallout console game?
You don't think it's... that's by the Skyrim team, right? So if they're working on Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6, you figure it's going to be a while, unless they have the B team working on it.
I feel like Fallout has been relegated to the B team for a while now. I mean, is Fallout 76 still printing money? Was it ever printing money?
I don't think it was ever printing money.
Because it's been a while, man. It's been like 4 years.
It's been around? I think ESO is probably printing money. Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, I keep seeing their DLCs on Steam.
Yeah, I feel like that's like, for what the effort they're putting in, I feel like that's definitely earning them a lot of good revenue stream. Man, I was gonna say, do I just want to mention an ESO mention? I feel like that's too easy. I'll go a little bit. I'll go State of Decay 3.
Okay, yeah.
This is like the zombie base management RTS, not really RTS, but survival game.
I think we're gonna get a trailer for new Halo season. I don't know what number we're on.
Is this
now.
different than Halo TV Season 2? Oh,
yes,
you mean Infinite?
Halo Infinite
Battle Pass season. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get all the new skins for next season.
That's the same. I think it's technically only going to be Season 1. I think they've been doing so many bug fixes that they haven't made an official Season 1 yet.
Oh, I'm thinking of the Master Chief Collection. That's on like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or something.
Oh. Okay. I wasn't even thinking about. Is that still getting actively supported?
I mean, I think they're updating the Battle Pass. But yeah.
Cool though. Neat. I'll leave you Forza because that's kind of your pick. But I'm gonna go Senua to what is it? I don't know the subtitle of this game. I'll just call it Senua's Sacrifice 2.
Yeah, I
want to put
either,
Hellblade for some reason, but I don't know what it's called.
Well, Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice is the original game. Yeah,
maybe it's
Senua's
Hellblade
Sacrifice
2.
was the Hellblade.
Okay, I'll make a name prediction too.
Okay, yeah.
This might be out there already, but Hellblade 2, Senua's struggle.
Okay.
Senua's struggle.
All right. Give me Hellblade 2, Senua's. Hellblade 2, Senua's.
Striving.
Synergy.
It's just her pointing at like profit prediction margins.
Waterfall.
The voice in the back of her head is like, sell, and she's like, buy. Oh man. We got people out of the way. Oh god. They talked about Indiana Jones 1 or 2 years ago and then never talked about it again. This was a deep pull. I did some research the other night to find out about Indiana Jones, but apparently there's some game coming.
All right.
Getting your Forza pick in?
You know what? Sure, we'll do it. I feel like a draft now. I feel like you're gonna Motorsport. It's not Horizon.
Okay. Very specifically Motorsport.
Yeah, I feel like we talked. I feel like if I'm gonna reuse the same one from Friday, then we have to, or Thursday or whatever day it was. I have to up the ante a little bit.
All right, I'm going Age of Empires 4 DLC.
Age of Empires 4 DLC.
It's made by Relic. Microsoft owns Relic. They showed off Age of Empires 4 last year. I think they'll do some DLC announcement.
All right. You know, I was gonna say Doom, but I just Googled it, and Was Doom Eternal only since 2020? Was that a 2020 video game? That does not seem. That does not track in my mind.
Doom 2016. Did it take them 4 years?
Google's telling me 2020, and that's ridiculous.
Was that for just the expansion pass? Because they put out like 2 expansions. They put out like a part 1 and a part 2 expansion. Was it really come out in 2020?
I know, right? That's wild. If you would have told me I was like 16 and 18.
A new Doom was on my list. I would have said it if you didn't.
That's wild. But going that or seeing that, I don't think so.
Like coming 2023, maybe 3 years is good turnaround. 3 to 4 years, that's the standard.
If you know what, if you want to go for that, I'll let you go with that one because I'm gonna guess. And this is out there, in the spirit of that, Sunset Overdrive 2.
Ooh, okay. Was that a launch title for the Xbox One?
I think so, yeah.
So it's been a while.
Except what? Who made? I keep thinking Insomniac for some reason. Yeah, Sunset Overdrive 2 was Insomniac.
Wait, is that Insomnia?
Yeah, so maybe that's not going to happen. But
Ratchet and Clank and Spider-Man, it might.
Does Sony own Insomniac? That seems ridiculous if they don't at this point.
I don't think they do.
Well, they certainly throw a lot of money at them.
They're so closely affiliated, right? But I don't think they own them. I don't know. That's a good question. All right, so I took new Doom game. If you want to.
All right, you took new Doom game. Okay. At this point, I'm just naming games I want to see.
That's fine. Yeah.
All right. So if you're going new Doom game 2020 release, I'm also going to go with the 2020 release of a franchise. I think it's time. New Yakuza. Is Sega an Xbox
those
people?
have been. I mean, they're on all the Game Pass things. I feel like that Sega Xbox relationship is pretty strong. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
You can see it.
Yeah, because I'm literally just clicking through Game Pass right now, going, what is that?
That's fine.
What do I want?
All right, we're gonna start blitzing here. We're getting down to the wire. I'm going Gears of War, specifically Tactics 2.
Okay, yeah.
Yo, Gears Tactics is great. I want another one,
dude. Yeah, sure. if you say so. All right, Crackdown 4.
Oh, with The Rock this time instead of Terry Crews.
Yeah.
He's got to sell us more energy drinks.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves? I'm putting it down.
He doesn't strike me as having the
woohoo energy of Crackdown, but that's pretty good. Josh Sawyer disco-like RPG. Josh Sawyer, the video game writer, has announced that he's working on a combatless RPG, and he's taking heavy influence from Disco Elysium.
Okay. Oh, shit.
We're running out of space on our prediction list, Zach. You're up.
How many? Oh, wait, you went first. Shit, I got to think of at least another one.
Yup.
Oh, fuck. If you have another one, I'll give you a freebie because I can't think of one right now.
Throwing them out here. I think we're going to see Perfect Dark.
Oh,
2 or whatever.
Man.
That was announced like 3 years ago, and it's been complete radio silence.
Oh, shit. Halo Wars 3.
Yes! Here we go. You're the RTS. Let's go. We got Stormgate. We got Halo Wars 3. Oh, shit. I had a good one, too. Oh, no. I had a really good one. Zach, feel free to jump in if you can think about it, because I'm blanking right now.
I don't know. Prey 2.
Prey 2? That is a Bethesda property. I was going to go... I'm blanking. Yeah, here we go. I'm going Stalker. What were they calling it? 3 or 2?
No, it was Stalker 2.
Yeah, Stalker 2, which is actually Stalker 4.
You think they're gonna do like a thing like the Summer Games Fest did? Like these people are based out of Ukraine, so expect more news in the future.
I think we at least see something because they showed a trailer of what presumably was in engine.
Because I think got put on hold. Okay.
All right, we got 25 seconds, so I'll interrupt you. What's your ×2 lock-in?
My ×2 lock-in is...
Because I'm going Starfield gameplay.
That's a... Forza.
All right, that's probably a good pick, too. All right. Any last thoughts? 10 seconds?
Oh, I had one, but now I don't remember.
Do you think we get another console sidestep, or is it too soon? Like an Xbox One Series X-2? Is it too soon?
No.
All right, we're going straight into starting with M? Or is their whole conference rated? That'd be funny.
Man, I thought of the thing I wanted to say again and then forgot it again. Oh shit, Bethesda, sir?
Arcane. Oh, okay. Dishonored people. What are they doing?
Something's off at the church. There's blood in the baptismal font, and pastor's gone
What?
missing. And my genius plan was to investigate it.
Oh, is that Fortnite? That character model looked like a Fortnite-y.
Deathloop expansion.
I'm down with a good Arcane game.
Of course.
I didn't love Deathloop, but
I mean, this is very Deathloop to me, like the sassy protagonist.
sassy protagonist, even the color.
Yeah, like first person.
Yeah. Something about the palette, too. Maybe it's the way they do lighting.
Arcane has an art style. Like I didn't.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what you like to see.
This is already better than anything in Summer Games Fest.
This is going to be a much tighter conference than Summer Games Fest. Oh, we got
this
cults.
is weird.
I'm down with
Yeah,
cults. Oh,
this
just
is-
straight up magic. Good.
I-
So we can get more Dishonored powers.
I no longer think
Oh Lord!
this is Deathloop. That looks like a vampire. Do you see his jacket?
That looks like a straight up vampire. Wait, the jacket is what gave it away, not the giant claws.
No, he
This
has a
person's
popped
missing
collar.
a lot. Whoa. Did you
Doom.
stab him with a stake? I think they stabbed him with a stake.
Do you think this is a new IP? Or you think
Oh
it's tied
yeah,
to some
I think so. What else would it be?
vampire. Some
You don't think
vampire
this is, you think
stuff?
it's a vampire game? They gave the license Arcane.
Come on, find the others and beat feet.
Oh wait, co-op?
I was gonna say, is that a co-op
You know,
announcement?
Redfall used to look like it was straight out of a postcard.
Redfall. That sounds
Picture
familiar. Was this
styling
known
off the
about?
coast of
Where's the mice?
Massachusetts, The bustling historic downtown, the seafront district, and the old lighthouse.
They
Then,
literally just named like 4 locations. This is like definitely like a Deathloop like.
Do you think it's Deathloop-like, or do you think it's Left 4 Dead-like?
Sold out.
Oh shit.
Big
I feel like we've had so many Left 4 Dead likes.
Fast forward, basically
Back 4
everyone's
Blood.
either a
I guess the
vampire,
Vermintide
a
ones too.
cultist trying to
I've
become
had like
a
4.
vampire, or
Deep
dead.
Rock Galactic also.
And these aren't just trashy movie vampires. These monsters blocked out the sun. And
I don't
pushed
know
back
if I
all
love the idea
water.
of vampires
Totally cut
being
us
the
off from
primary
outside world.
antagonist for us.
Gotta
It's
admit,
different than
though,
zombies,
if
I'll
I
give
have
them
to be
that.
stuck on an
Yeah, I
island
guess
full of
it's all the
vampires,
same to me. I feel like you're just
I'll
choosing from like a,
Feelings mutual.
you're like, I don't know,
Aw,
opening up one of those like
thanks,
paper
Jacob.
things that have a bunch of monsters written on them. It's
We've
like,
also got Remy,
spin the
our
roulette
engineer
wheel.
genius, and her little
Yeah.
robot buddy.
So they're showing us classes, which are characters right now. I'm getting Left 4 Dead vibes.
Yeah, me too.
And our resident expert on all
Which is kinda
things
disappointing.
creepy.
I prefer the term crypto.
Oh, if it's a
Fun.
cryptid hunter, if it's just a
Last but
general
not
cryptid
least,
game,
Yours truly. I have these
That would be
weird
cool. Like we get some
powers.
Sasquatch in there, some Chupacabra, Loch
We've
Ness.
been digging for answers but haven't found much beyond blood and death. Luckily, the vampires and their sycophants aren't discreet about where they like to nest. I'd bet the answers we need are inside those tourist traps turned fortresses.
oh, this is definitely like a,
Yeah, they're showing us a lot of locations.
this is definitely like Midwestern cryptid shit.
Ghosting out.
Some Jersey Devil, some
Yeah.
not that that's Northwest, but
Americana, I'll say.
yeah.
Straight at 'em, or just slip
I'm trying to think.
Let's just get this
Is this
done.
open
On my
world,
mark.
or is it
No
like
way.
can't like mission based?
I
You're
think with the
fighting
way that
people
they
right now.
I think with the giveaway was earlier when they were like outlining specific locations.
This could just be like points of interest. I don't know.
Going up.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, that's neat. See, if they put in more like unique powers and stuff, that could be really interesting.
You know, this
Because
game looks
Dishonored always
cool
had
and all.
neat powers, yeah.
Oh yeah, Dishonored was awesome.
Just petrify. Oh, that's like a UV light thing. It just petrifies the
Yeah.
vampires. That's cool.
But you know what I'm not seeing, Randy?
My cryptid intuition
grappling
tells me
hook.
there's a nest nearby. You're what?
That's not a thing.
Oh, one of these. The sniper class is gonna have one or something. Or a spectral claw or something.
I don't see a grappling hook.
Ooh, I like this Euro base.
Collective consciousness. That's impossible.
There's the movie theater.
And you got the
I used to
Dream
come
World.
here all the time. Why'd they have to mess this
I'm
up
intrigued.
for me? Shit.
It'll collapse any second.
Run!
I mean, Left 4 Dead is not my favorite genre in the world, but I'll give a neat game a chance.
A loner for squad, yeah. I wonder if we'll do the thing Vermintide did, which was have your main campaign with like very specific set piece missions, like in like the lighthouse or the Ferris wheel or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And then have a dream world, which is like the procedurally generated one.
Oh shit, that's cool.
Fight back is a pretty good slogan though.
I think that would have been a better name than Redfall.
Bite back's pretty good.
Like if that was the name of the game,
Played
it'd be
day
way
one of
better.
Game Pass.
Okay,
All right,
sure. Yeah.
Thank you, Xbox.
What day
Thank
is that?
you.
Did they say? Was I just not paying attention?
I don't think they showed a date now.
Whatever day it is.
Silksong. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Hollow Knight 2, baby.
Okay, yeah.
Yo, Zach, I've said it 1,000 times off camera to you. You gotta play Hollow Knight, man. It's so good.
Yeah, it looks neat.
This game looks
I mean, I'm
great.
liking what I'm seeing here. Hunt.
You're a little bug person. You're a hornet in this game. It's a little prequel, I think. I guess it could also be a sequel, but you're just playing a different character.
I was about to say, I
So-
can't tell if it doesn't look like this is the same dude. It looks like this is. Oh
No,
this
this is a character you
character?
originally fight.
I think I might have
but-
seen you fight this person.
Yeah, you probably did. It's early on in the game. She's kind of like your companion throughout most of it. But man, the art. This is like, it does nothing innovative for the Metroidvania
Sure.
genre. It's just the quality on every aspect is so good. Another Xbox Game Pass title.
Is it day
I think
one?
these are all going to be. That is an insane
Hell
value.
yeah.
Like Game Pass is. It's pretty good.
At the risk of sucking off Microsoft too much, I will generally say that I enjoy my Game Pass
Yeah.
subscription.
Yeah. Can't wait for them to reach market saturation and then turn the dial up. But
Squanch.
oh, this is the Rick and Morty people, right?
I mean, Squanch is one. I mean, that's just Justin Roiland.
No, because they made that Trover Saves the Universe game.
You're just gonna leave me here in what, space?
Everybody lives in
That
space,
character model looked a
including
little
you.
rough.
All right, you're a bounty hunter now. You gotta help me rescue my friends. They're Gatlians, just like me.
Okay, I love this.
All the guns are things?
Hell yeah. And they talk.
Look at us, blasting away.
Person looks like from Bug Story,
Oh, yeah.
whatever it's
That's one
called.
of my children. They
A
died
Bug's
fast.
Life.
Don't worry, it's easy to make more.
You know, as much of a reputation as the show has, I think Rick and Morty is like genuinely hilarious. So, if Justin Roiland is the driving force
Grappling
behind this
hook.
game,
Grappling hook.
I'm one-
Time to grapple.
Oh.
Put it down.
I'm on board. Wait, is that a knife monster?
Yes, more.
Yeah.
I need more stabbing.
I
this
like
looks
this a
pretty good.
lot. If they say day one Game Pass on this, I'll be excited.
I think everything is gonna be, dude. Like Microsoft has been really good about that.
Fight each other!
Oh, is it too late to add Game Pass price increase to my prediction list?
Did you go up to 20?
Ooh, I'm gonna be honest, Randy. I don't remember how much it is right now.
Like 13 or 15. High on Life. That's a much more creative title than Redfall.
Now I can.
October this year. Xbox Game
Yeah.
Pass. Yeah. And it says
Okay.
PC Game Pass 2 on the bottom right. I guess we should probably be more looking for that one. I guess you
My
also have an Xbox.
My favorite.
Welcome to the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase.
Oh, never mind.
Today, we're doing something we've never done before. For the first
I
time
bet.
ever, our entire show is focused on games you can play over the next 12 months. You're
Oh,
gonna see more
okay.
That's
gameplay
nice.
than we've ever had
No
on the
Elder
show.
Scrolls 6
Industry-defined
acknowledgements, Zach.
racing experiences, gripping narratives.
Dude, if they do
compelling
that, that'd be
strategy
such a
titles,
pop-off.
and
If they
my
say the
favorite,
words
most
at some point, I'm counting it as a
anticipated
victory.
open-world RPG of the last 20 years. All playable
She says like,
in the
we're
year
hard at
ahead.
work on Elder Scrolls 6. I'm counting it.
And the best
1 year.
part is,
Put it on the
with
clock.
Xbox, you'll be able to play those
Todd
games
Howard in
more than ever
shambles.
before.
They're
You can play
heavy
on your
sweating.
console, PC, or on the go with
Todd
Xbox
Howard's
Cloud
like,
Gaming.
wait, what did they
Play
just
with
say?
who
A
you
ye-
want, where
12
you
months?
want, and when
It's
you
that
want.
Key and Peele gif.
Today we're going to show you more than 30 titles that are coming to Game Pass. And that is on top of the hundreds of titles coming to members
30.
over the next year.
Going to Game Pass in the next year.
Is
Our
Microsoft
next
going to win E3
announcement
again?
Shows that the benefits of Game Pass
Probably.
go well beyond
Their
Gonna
only
win
competition
50.
is Sony, and it had
We
a
are
pretty
thrilled to be
mid
working
conference.
with an iconic team that has built some of the most played, most watched franchises in the entire
Bloober
world.
Team.
And now, all Game Pass members will be able to unlock the benefits
Nintendo's not
of
here
these
this year. There's no
incredible
direct
games on
scheduled.
PC
Yeah,
and
that was weird to me.
mobile.
Yeah.
Although they are only, but it's not out of the
Over
realm
a
of
decade,
possibility.
Players have created a thriving culture.
Oh,
Mark
fuck,
Merrill,
dude.
Riot
Riot,
Games.
uh,
This is gonna be their
Clutch plays with
project.
friends,
I think
to
it was X
unforgettable
or
moments in
Y, but it's their
esports,
fighting
to
game.
amazing
They're making a
creations
free-to-play
that have blown our
fighter.
minds. Our community
And an
has
MMO,
continually
but I
A
don't think
League
I
of
show
Legends
that.
free-to-play
New
fighter
heights.
might
Today,
be
we're proud to invite
like if you
the Xbox
made a game that was
community into
the
that world,
most not for me,
bringing our
that
biggest
might
PC
be it.
and mobile games to Game
So
Pass.
like the fighting game
Subscribers
community is
will
actually
unlock
really excited
every
for it
champion
because
on
they
League
want a big
and
game to go
Valorant.
free to play.
All Valorant agents.
Like
Oh,
they,
sure.
they think the $60 buy-in for
and
like
Little
Street Fighter's
Legends
too
and
high,
Teamfight
and they want
Tactics.
fighting games to be popular
And that's
again.
just
So
the
they're
start.
actually really hoping this is
Thank
good.
you for coming on this journey with us, and welcome to Riot
I mean, I don't
Games.
want to shit on anyone's game, right? Like, I hope it's great too. But
Yeah.
goddamn, if there's something that doesn't interest me less than League of Legends free fighting game.
The problem with League of Legends is it has a couple cool characters, but a lot more that aren't cool. So as long as they pick the good ones,
I'm a Teemo main.
yeah. Like there's gonna be a Yasuo, there's gonna be a Darius, probably Ahri, Jinx from Arcane.
Or what if they combined their properties? What if
League of like Capcom versus Marvel. You want like
Yeah.
League versus Dota, the fighting game.
yeah, I want like League and Valorant, like
Champions unlocked.
oh great, esports.
Wait,
Love
what do you mean all
esports.
champions unlocked? Oh, for the mobile game? Because like that, no, that's a big thing in League. It takes forever to grind out
Oh, yeah.
champions. I played like pretty consistently for like 6 years, and I only just now like have
How much-
everybody.
How much money do you have to spend if you just want to be like, okay, fuck that, I want everyone, give it to me
Like
now, I want the full game.
Oh, like $750 a character.
There's really no like combo bundle. You have to. There's like four. There's
No.
like, isn't there like 60 characters?
There's like 232, I think.
So you're spending like $1,000 if you want. I know this
Yeah.
probably isn't news to anybody, but like, fuck that, man.
It is a free game. Like we'll give it credit. The game is free to play.
You know what? I
Um,
never bought into that.
I think there's something to that.
I think a very valuable measure, though, for me, is how much do I have to spend to get everything.
I think
And maybe
it's
this is just an old way of thinking, but
I think about it more in terms of, oh well, then you're never gonna
wait.
get all of them.
all agents unlocked for Valorant, is that mobile?
Yeah, I don't know what they mean by all agents unlocked. Is it if you launch it through the Microsoft thing, you just get everybody?
Are these Game
No, 'cause-
Pass? Like, is it like
Yeah,
if
I
you have
don't-
Game Pass, you?
They haven't really said what the announcement is. Is it like we're partnering with your Xbox subscription, and then you'll get these benefits in Riot games? Like, I think of it more in terms of price to expected hour. And like, if you're gonna play a character for 20 games, that's 20 hours of gameplay for $750. Like, that's
All agents unlocked PC
yeah.
with Game Pass. Okay.
That would have been nice 9 years ago.
Yeah. Except I sort of fell off Valorant before they even put like new characters in there.
It
So
would nice to be able to go back though and just play the new guys, like load it up for a night or something.
He's not dead yet.
all right, what do we got?
Oh, Plague Tale 2, baby!
Okay, yeah.
Dude, Plague Tale 1, sleeper hit of whatever year it came out. Like, that game is so good.
I feel like I watched you play too much of it to play myself, but not enough of it to know what was going on.
This game is actually so good. I think the performances were great, the music's great, visually really cool, the rat swarm tech, and the story was actually like pretty compelling. I was a huge fan.
I mean, I love walk 'em up games.
It is walk 'em up. Yeah, walk 'em up, stealth 'em up, and interact 'em up.
Yeah.
Yeah, puzzle up. Puzzle 'em? You can't. Puzzle
Third person puzzle 'em up.
Third person puzzler. You know, a mist like.
God damn it. So, without spoiling anything, because both for people watching this and because I didn't play this game, did the story in 1, do you feel like it had room for a sequel?
They set one up, kind of.
Okay.
Not super hard, but like you do the thing and you go on a boat. You go on a boat.
I see.
And it's like, who knows what will end up next. But interestingly enough, the kid she's with is not the kid from game 1. So I'm curious to see what's going on here. But yeah, Amicia is awesome, dude. Amicia is one of my favorite characters. Get that Amicia and Hugo. See, that's Hugo, yeah. Okay, some more rat powers. That's fun.
I love how Xbox Game Pass gets like a whole big like banner logo. Meanwhile, PC Game Pass is over there. Oh yeah, it's on PC.
Is it only because of MLB The Show? Is that the only one that's not on PC? I feel like it is, right?
Fucking just bring it to PC already, god damn it.
Well, I think technically Sony owns the show, and maybe they didn't want it on PC. I don't know, man. But it is funny that like they have to do all these double logos just because of the show.
Here we go. Point for
I
me.
fucking love cars.
2 points for me. Hot damn.
Hot damn.
But I know when we see Starfield, this is gonna.
I feel bad for the Forza Motorsport people, because for like the normie racing game fans like me, I'd always take the more arcadey one. But I hope this is good for the Gran Turismo fans.
I am just enough of a casual car guy, I think, to also enjoy a straight up and down like track racing game.
Well, in 12 months, when you have Forza Horizon 5 and Forza Motorsport 7 or 8 on Game Pass, which one would you install?
Motorsport.
If you. Oh, really?
Unless I was playing multiplayer, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
It's just I've played so many open world like adventure racing games over the past few years, and by so many I mean mostly just all the Horizons. I'm like, okay.
Are they just calling it Forza Motorsport? I think
it's
there's no
a reboot.
number. No, they're rebooting the Forza Motorsport franchise.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
It has been.
Forza Motorsport is back. I'm
Ports
Dan
of
Greenwald,
Motorsport.
GM of Motorsport. And I'm joined by Chris.
Now that I think about it, I don't think I've played too many like track racers that weren't like Mario Kart or like Crash Team Racing. I played more games like Burnout back in the day.
Play Grid.
Built from the ground up to showcase
like for like 2 hours. I played a lot of Burnout 3. That was my most played racing game probably.
Yeah. Gran Turismo 3 got me back in the day.
Is the most technically advanced racing game ever made.
Ray tracing on an Xbox? Okay.
We're excited to show you the all-new Forza Motorsport.
I hope more games keep pushing that feature because it was like the buzzword of like 2 years ago and then it kind of died down.
This track has been a fan favorite since the original
That's a good looking water though.
Back in 2005. For the first time in Forza
Man, that's the thing about car games, right? They're known for looking real good because it's you don't have to render like you can focus all the stuff on cars and
what you are seeing is an in-engine gameplay demo presented using a single camera with no cuts.
Imagine showing this to somebody like 20 years ago.
Oh, I know, right?
Like the bitrate of the stream can't even get close to handling this thing. This is Forza.
The reason I like
No, I mean like I'm much more interested in them talking about the tech going into the game than watching someone like drive their line. Like it's not bad. It's just keep telling me about the cool tech.
And look at the world details.
Like the thing I like about track racing games is because I enjoy
captured with photogrammetry and 3D material scans.
Okay, are they getting that flight sim tech in here?
Photogrammetry is neat, like how because it's still a flat texture, but it's emulating based off camera perspective.
Lighting or like bitmap or lighting,
or like depth. It's like it's making it look taller.
The beautiful fall colors of Maple Valley.
What would be really cool is if they add like weather modifiers or like time of day that you can just change at will. That'd be so cool.
That was a big thing with Horizon 4, wasn't it? Like their whole weather thing.
Yeah, but Horizon 4 it was baked into the open world. But like I feel like in a track, maybe this is a thing modern track racers do now, where you can set that stuff.
Dynamic time of day.
I think most track racers are too hardcore to like they're never gonna let you race in the snow. Like
yeah, probably not.
The best you get is like water physics.
Okay, they say dynamic time of day you can do on every track. Nice.
And dynamics to the racing experience.
Like that's honestly awesome.
Yeah.
my big thing with the racing games is that I do enjoy racing,
and physically based lights come together to
but
and immersion.
I feel like there's never enough like hooks to keep you actually racing.
That's why I find the arcade ones more fun, because there usually is a hook or enough variance between races.
See, and Forza Horizon also has this philosophy is like they just throw cars at you. Like I think enough of a hook for me in old Gran Turismo was always like
the progression of it.
Yeah, earning your cars, buying better ones, going from slow to fast.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas in Horizon, it's just like, okay, here's all the cars, pick your favorites.
Yeah,
It's
Horizon
like a toy
does have that
box.
problem where they give you this super ultra souped up sports car right out of the gate, and it's like, well, I wanted to start with my shitty like 96 Corolla and work up to the Lamborghini.
With their complex self-reflection is a place where ray tracing.
This is a car.
And that's the thing. And I spend most of my time in cockpit view anyway, so I'm sure I'll be glad not to look at the outside of these cars.
Oh, you drove cockpit.
That's why I like track racers so much.
It was
is
so
because
hard for me. I was so bad at driving cockpit.
Oh yeah, I'm terrible at it, but it's just, it's so fun.
You can see
That's a good damage.
Some of the new details in the directionality of damage.
That was a thing that racing games moved away from damage for a good long time because no one wanted their cars to be fucked up in a game.
Yeah, what's the term? Like soft body physics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Ferrari was like, you can't show our cars being crashed in your game. What's wrong with you?
Oh, do you think that's what it was?
I kind of think so.
Okay.
Cars reflecting onto
Did you ever play like the BeamNG or like the Dot Drive
I've
games
seen
or
it.
whatever? Yeah, that are supposed to be
BeamNG
like
Dot Drive.
super physics emulating.
Oh, you
for
can
collisions.
get up to some wacky shit in there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, they're talking a lot about cars, and I'm not that much of a car guy.
No, you're the resident car guy now.
You know what? I mean, out of the two of us, I feel like it's probably true.
It probably is true.
Yeah, I've watched all 3 seasons of the Grand Tour. What of it?
It's more than I have, so you win.
Is the all-new Forza Motorsport.
Generational leap in immersion sounds like something they wish was true rather than something that is actually true.
An immersion. Like, how else are you going to see that lake in game? Like, that
Judging
river
by
looks
the
really nice, but...
Well, judging by most track racing games, about 50 million times as you race the same track.
Oh, do they do a little, like, intro camera pan? And it's going
Or
to
even
show
just
the lake?
driving by it, yeah.
Helicopters, gliders, and new aircraft. Something 40 years.
What is Microsoft's longest running franchise?
Medal of Honor. Not 40 years. 40
That's
years?
not Microsoft. Is it?
Has Microsoft been around 40 years?
Does Flight Sim? Is it Flight Sim again?
Sim. Yeah. God, we really didn't think of a Flight Sim announcement, huh?
It's out. Like, what are they announcing?
Oh, they go through different regions. So you know how they did the big satellite and the procedural,
yeah.
like fly anywhere in the world, but they'll go through different like continents. Like this is Western Europe, and then they'll make an update where they like manually go in and spruce it up.
Oh, right, yeah.
So they might just announce like Asia or Africa or something.
Is Pittsburgh rendered in yet?
Maybe. I'm glad that like the people who are really into flight sims seem to
look at
really
those
like
wings
this
bend.
new one. Yeah, people seem to really like this new one. And I'm glad that the flight sim crowd's doing well.
I would love to enjoy it, but I don't have a 5 terabyte hard drive to install it on.
It's pretty big.
Look at those drafts.
Oh,
the
seems
scale seems weird
dangerous.
there.
Yeah.
Is a draft bigger than a helicopter?
Yes. Taller? Way taller.
Right, but man, it's one of those things that until you see a helicopter and a draft right next to each other,
you never see one in the same space.
What?
Wait.
Space? Mars?
Is that a halo? That's a halo. Is that a pelican? That doesn't look like a pelican to me.
Are they literally just putting like?
Is that a pelican? Yeah, I mean
I
this is
don't
the
know.
halo.
Oh, I was hoping it was going to be like, and you can explore Mars. Oh, they did say spacecraft in the opening, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess you could do low orbit. Oh, that's nice. Give the Halo crowd something for that when
wanna
those
know-
demographics crossover.
Now that's interesting, but I want to see the opposite way. I want to see the flight sim content in Halo Infinite. Blizzard Entertainment?
Okay, we did get a Blizzard.
Which one's your favorite?
Oh, Overwatch 2,
God.
baby.
It's just a single player, right? Has to be.
She's like,
I'm surprised they're showing Blizzard stuff here already, because that deal is not finished.
Before me, I see the future.
Zenyatta's cool, though, right? We can all
That
agree.
is cool.
I think most of the Overwatch cast is cool.
I'd be very interested in the single player.
The best journeys end
Sojourn, the new character.
Sure.
is right around the corner.
Got Mercy, Baptiste.
I am your queen.
That's new. She is new. Melee and shotgun? Okay, that seems like a fun character.
I was just thinking how Junkrat was my favorite character and how we should have another one.
Yeah, what about Bastion moving in turret mode now, though?
Sure, I guess. I don't know.
They completely changed Orisa. Her moveset's completely different.
Keep it moving.
Is it fair to say that the Overwatch 2 multiplayer was bungled? Is that a fair analysis?
I wouldn't say bungled. I think it's just not... I think they should have called it Overwatch the 1.2 update or something. Not Overwatch 2, because it's not substantial enough.
Overwatch 1X.
If they had called it Overwatch Turbo, I think actually that's the way better name. And no, because what they did was...
Oh, sure, yeah.
They made it 5v5 instead of 6v6. You only have one tank, so gameplay is faster. Tanks have all been reworked to be more bruisery. DPSs all get movement speed. And they removed all stuns from the game. Anything that was a stun is now a slow or a push. So it's like... Yeah, it's like a Street Fighter Turbo Edition or something.
Yeah,
This must be the nuke.
We're gonna get Overwatch.
You guys like Harley Quinn, right?
Overwatch Championship Edition. Alpha.
You guys like
Turbo.
Suicide Squad.
You like Mad Maggie.
Oh god. The maddest, the maggiest.
But here I am,
This is straight up Mad Maggie.
a free for all, with zero rules.
This trailer's
Geiger
actually
and
pretty
Mary, are
low
those
for
also
me.
other characters?
And the survivor gets the throne.
Is that just a knockoff diva? Is this just
The Junker
Borderlands
King.
now?
This has to be the single player, right?
Powell,
I think it's just their announcement for the new character.
not in 13 years
Right, but-
of rule.
But they're not announcing like 4 new characters, right?
Not until
No, I think the single player is just a little bit of missions. Like, it's not like a full campaign. I don't
Is it
think.
not?
They haven't
So
shown
all these
anything
people
really
coming?
about it. No, I think only this primary lady is.
Did you really think this would be a fair fight?
Like, I think they're just announcing.
It's just weird to me that they
Well, let's
like
hope-
put like.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's how Blizzard likes to do things. Like, the McCree cinematic trailer had Ash in it. And then later on, they added Ash into the game. So, like, maybe
Also
they'll add the
Rando.
Junker King in.
I think I'm hearing your fridge pretty bad.
Oh, yeah? Don't you love it?
History
A new
is
turn-based
filled
strategy
with
game.
moments of greatness.
Turn-based? Is it Civ
Well
time?
known, some lost to time. But
It has
what
been a while
about the
since Civ
history
6.
that could have been if you
Did they
were
put
its
expansions out?
architect?
Yeah, there's like the handful, you know, the usual amount of DLC for a Civ game, which is to say a lot.
What new
I feel like
stories
compared to
would you
5,
tell?
6 really just came and went.
I think in our circles, but I think there's probably a ton of
When
people
your
that
speak,
enjoy
would
Civ
you
6.
listen?
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you're right, but like,
But yeah, no, we did not talk
As
about
far as
Civ
a
6 like ever.
And
I feel like as far as a cultural thing, Civ people don't talk about Civ 6 as much as 5.
That's true.
Which I really like the art style of 6. I know that was controversial, but I was actually into it.
History is filled with moments of greatness.
I didn't remember it being any distinctly different than 5, but I never also played them all that much.
Also, if this isn't Civ, we're gonna look like real dorks.
Our history untold. I mean, I
Sure.
think they're obviously going for some sort of Civ Rise of Nations.
Oh, yeah.
What was it called? Aura Stories Untold? Is that the name of it?
Yeah,
It's good to be here.
What is this
celebrating
green
what's going to
screen?
be our biggest year yet.
Pete Hines.
That includes a few of the
Where's
projects
Phil
being
Spencer?
developed across Bethesda's 8 studios.
Do you know who Pete Hines actually is?
With Redfall.
Pete Hines is at
And the
all
world's
these. Yeah,
first
he's
look at
Xbox.
gameplay
Okay.
He's almost
earlier in the
Xbox
show.
man behind Phil Spencer.
Redfall is from the studio that brought us Dishonored and Prey.
I think
It's got so
specifically
much
Pete
of
Hines
Arkane's
is
DNA
the
coursing through its veins. Compelling
Xbox
heroes,
like
open world
indie
campaign,
program
deep customization,
like liaison
solo
guy.
or with
I
friends.
see,
I
yeah.
forget what
We
they
can't
call
wait for you
it.
to play
Xbox
Redfall
Insider
when it
maybe.
releases early next year. If you're looking for something to sink your teeth into right now, we've got the Elder Scrolls Online, where you can
Fuck,
adventure
so close.
alongside one of the biggest and most welcoming communities in gaming.
Say
This year,
six.
ZeniMax
Say
Online
6.
Studios is taking you somewhere that has never been explored in any Elder Scrolls game. The Elder Scrolls Online High Isle comes to Xbox next week.
Dude, I wish I liked ESO on like ESO.
I didn't hate it, but no one I know plays it, so I feel like if you're an Elder Scrolls lore person, like this game has to be like
Yes.
the best fucking thing ever, right?
Yeah, if you're into the lore and the setting, but I just think the moment-to-moment gameplay is just really boring. Like the amount of damage
sure.
sponge enemies.
Yeah, whenever I played, I just put it in first person, did all the quests, and then pretended I was playing a shitty procedurally generated.
Yeah, but even then it takes like 120 swings. But yeah, like if you just like the world of Elder Scrolls, these are great games.
Sits the Ascendant Lord.
So what's High Isle? Is that the Bretons?
Ooh, I don't know. I thought Bretons were up in Hammer.
They're on an island. I know Bretons come from an island. That's about all I know about the Bretons. And they're anti-magic, or they have like some innate resistance to magic.
Fallout turns 25
Fallout.
this year.
All
As
right.
we celebrate the
What do we get?
legacy
Is it
of this
mobile or
storied
console?
franchise,
Oh?
Is it gonna be?
Bethesda
Is it gonna be
Game Studios
neither?
takes Fallout 76 players out of Appalachia for the first time.
God
and
damn
Is
it.
that
returns
Fallout
to a
76
beloved location.
expansion?
We're both
Expeditions to Pitt
wrong.
is coming this September.
Oh my god, really? They're still...
Wait, they're going to the pit again?
Oh!
That's actually awesome.
Oh yeah, Pittsburgh represent.
Hell yeah. Pittsburgh doesn't get enough love in games.
Every time Pittsburgh in a video game is represented, it's an absolute shithole, like The Last of Us or The Pit. Like, there's never been a pristine Pittsburgh game.
Yeah, like where's our Watch Dogs game set in Pittsburgh?
Yes.
And not
You're
Chicago.
Not getting it. No, you'll get a Fallout. You'll get a zombie apocalypse.
When you're alone and life is making you
I'm just amazed. It must be doing well enough to warrant this.
Like people, this game has its fans. My brother is way into Fallout 76.
And I guess to each their own. I was not impressed. Like, even all the launch issues aside, like, even like 9 months after release, it was still not for me, I guess.
It's of a certain type of game, and if you are into that game, apparently this one fits the bill.
Okay.
I don't know. I've learned that, like, from my brother, is that there are a cohort of people who this type of game just gets right into their reward centers, and I don't know. It's not for me either, but this game has its lane.
It's cool that they're doing the Pit, and they're not doing like that weird Bayou Island one, whatever it's called.
Oh,
Bear
yeah,
Harbor, Cold Harbor. What's it called?
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be Bar Harbor, but it's not
Bethesda
called
Game
that.
Studios has been busy, and
Bar Harbor,
not
I
just
think.
with Fallout
Bar
76.
Harbor, that's right.
After defining the role-playing genre with hits like Morrowind, Oblivion,
Elder Scrolls
Skyrim,
6.
Fallout 3, and Fallout 4, they're going even bigger with Starfield.
Okay,
Later in the
yeah.
show, my good friend Todd Howard will be here to reveal
Here's
more
your 2
of
times.
their next epic RPG.
God coward. No, only
They
if we get
didn't say
gameplay.
it.
Only if we get gameplay.
Oh, they wouldn't bring Todd Howard out just to talk about it, right?
They do all the time.
Maybe
they
Todd
love
Howard
bringing
will
Todd
say
Howard
Elder
out to
Scrolls
talk
6.
about stuff.
Okay, but no matter which way I would have said it, it would have. Oh wait, no, this is Horizon 6.
This is Horizon 5. Yeah.
Not 6.
They're gonna bring Todd Howard out. He's gonna have like a glow in the dark map of the solar system, and he's like, it just works.
You can go there. See that asterisk?
Yeah, he points to a pixel on the map. You can go there. Are we just bringing Hot Wheels to Forza Horizon 5?
I mean, they did that before. That's awesome. Like,
That is
I think
neat.
4 had this, or 3.
Can you get the little booster pad, like the spinning wheels that shoot your car out?
Like, honestly, despite having not engaged with any of the other Hot Wheels DLC, like this is really awesome to me.
Is this Green Day? Were we at conference too early?
No, it's not Green Day.
Yeah, it's not Green Day.
But they sure listen to a lot of Green Day.
See, this is the stuff that makes me want to play a Horizon rather than a Motorsport.
Oh, sure. Yeah, they have their own identities.
Man, these racing games just look pretty nice, huh?
Yeah, man. They always do. I remember Gran Turismo for like PS4 was like a super big deal until they botched that whole thing.
Console launch exclusive.
My dad tells stories of a terrible war that happened across the sky.
Oh shit.
Heroes fought and died to give us a chance to start over.
Outer Worlds 2.
All that I know from
I don't think it had a
Earth
big
are the
war.
creatures they sent along with us.
Like a little toucan guy. Oh, is this Ark?
And
God damn it.
here on Arat, every day is a fight to survive.
I think this is Ark 2, probably. Dino.
Where's the Rock?
Dude, I have some friends who are gonna go absolutely wild seeing any sort of Ark 2 stuff.
Man, love those survival craft 'em ups. Oh, not the Rock. Here's Vin Diesel. He's back, baby. Wait, is he back or they have
no,
the right?
It's Vin Diesel. It's Vin Diesel.
Right, but like he's not saying anything. Did they just have the rights to his likeness? They couldn't get Vin Diesel to say anything.
No, it would have been.
Yeah, he didn't
so
say
Ark
anything.
2 gets
He was
a
just
release
like,
date, yeah. Maybe not in there. He spoke in the last trailer, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he was like on break or on holiday when they were making that trailer. They couldn't get him.
Salvia is the name of this song.
Blur. See, this doesn't ring any bells. This looks very Geiger-esque.
I don't know what that means.
It's something Geiger. The dude who designed Alien. He likes big, throbbing, phallic-looking things. Like Tormentum.
I kind of like the aesthetic of this.
Yeah, this is Geiger-ish. Hell.
I don't know what we're looking at, but it's awesome.
Oh, no.
First-person shooter across body horror.
I don't think it's really going for body horror as much as it's just a part of the aesthetic. I mean, I guess obviously they must be going for it, but you get the little tentacle demon.
This is cool, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's probably just like a Doom kind of style, right? Or like a Witchfire.
Don't you dare say it.
Scorn. It's almost like it's like Doom.
God damn it.
A Doom-like.
That's cool. Was that revealed before? Because I never heard of that.
I don't know. It doesn't ring any bells for me.
I know, that looked awesome.
When the gods first emerged
Kepler again.
from the great below.
Oh god, is this New World?
Them as saviors.
Is this also Kepler?
Instead, they unleashed a pestilence on our world.
I don't know. Pathologic 3?
Oh fuck.
I mean, it's not, but
But you put that thought in my head and now I can't stop thinking about it.
This makes me think New World, but that's not. Is this Avowed?
Is it?
When the new gods, there weren't old gods emerging in Pillars of Eternity land. No, this has got to be its own thing.
This looked like someone really liked God of War.
Yeah, I mean, this looks cool. These aren't the Greedfall
I like the
guys,
music.
are they? Greedfall was Island Action RPG. This looks cool. Oh, that's neat. What are the triangle things? This has got to be Greedfall too.
I don't know. I don't know what in the world Greedfall even. I mean, I've heard of it,
don't
but
get
I
me
don't know
wrong.
what
This
it-
would be a huge step up from 1, but just the colonial-esque establishment between like guns, melee, magic, like. Yeah, this is my jam here.
Yeah, this lady.
Flintlock, the Siege of Dawn. Yeah, that game. That's going on my
That's cool.
list.
Yeah. I don't know. I was more into the other Kepler game showing, I think, but this looks cool as well.
Look at the little guy. He's a rabbit fox dog.
Man, they're just really going one after another.
That's the benefit of these, like, direct likes.
I hate you so much.
We get some Minecraft for another announcement they won't deliver on.
Minecraft 2.
They have a really bad track record, actually, of putting out, like, Minecraft announcements in these conferences and then never doing what they're saying.
Legends hold great power.
I fucking love the cinematic footage at the bottom of this.
Into our shared
There was a rumor going around that they were making a Minecraft RTS.
Some legends tell of peace.
I mean, that looks vaguely RTS-ish.
And the beauty of simplicity.
I wonder how Notch feels about where Minecraft is at right now.
Some tell of danger.
Oh shit.
And
Not the Nether.
all things.
Just the grimdark RPG.
We're telling a mature story in the Minecraft universe from Telltale, the Minecraft story season 5.
Of creativity and of bravery.
Was that Minecraft Telltale game any good?
They made 2 of them, so it must have been good enough. Do you think Steve's gonna be here? We're gonna see Steve.
Oh shit. I feel like Steve's like the like Master Chief levels of like worshipped in this universe. Like Steve shows up and everyone's like, wait, Steve?
It's the builder or whatever they call him, you know, like some sort of
he's like worshipped.
Like Lego movie.
By you.
Now, is this Minecraft 2?
Is this like Minecraft Dynasty Warriors? What's going on?
I was trying to think. Yeah, you were leading Minecraft Legends. Action strategy. Game. Is it going to be like Bladestorm? Because that's kind of Dynasty Warriors, but with like you controlling units.
It's a brutal Legends like.
Where's Jack Black?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, it's honestly kind of shocking how little they've done with the Microsoft license. Like
Minecraft, you mean?
Yeah, the most popular game of all time, and
I remember when you first arrived.
They haven't really done that much with it.
You made quite the entrance.
Where are we dropping, boys?
Mech game. Titanfall 3.
Mech game.
You wanted to make a new life for yourself.
Oh, mech game and survival craft them up?
Is this like Riftbreaker? Is this a first-person Riftbreaker? I think it's a first-person Riftbreaker.
I don't know what that means.
Riftbreaker is a game that was trying to be more action-y. Like, it had Diablo elements, but it also had stuff like Factorio, or Satisfactory. But you controlled a mech. But it was top-down. So this looks like... I like the automation genre. I hope it keeps going.
Oh, sure. I take back my statement from earlier. Mech game survival craft 'em up seems like a game that's probably the worst for, or the most designed to.
And while you explored...
Yeah, I don't know if
for me.
I don't know if I like the fact that you're in a mech, but...
I'm sure we can get
like,
to the
you're building a little house, but you're just in your mech suit the whole time?
Together.
Man, the mech genre just does nothing for me. Like, it is, for me, mech is an active detriment to the genre of whatever you're doing.
I think mechs are cool when you're not making something in the mech genre. Like, if you're making a Metal Gear and injecting a mech, that's cool. That's cool.
Metal Gears are awesome. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, but, like, the primary thing can't be Gunfire Reborn. This game is fine. I played this game with some friends. It's procedurally generated, like FPS, but like character-based.
Oh,
it's fine. It's like a loot 'em up, a schluter. This is a schluter, in every intent of the word. So are they just announcing like This looks just like Gunfire, so...
Oh, that was weird. That made me sick a little.
Like, I don't know it well enough to know if these are, like, new characters that they're showing off, but, like, I've seen at least 2 bosses I recognize.
Is it just like a port? Was this a PS4 game or something?
It's just coming to Game Pass? No, it's on PC.
Oh.
It's on Steam. Alright, maybe it's just coming to Game Pass.
I think that Flight Sim was the only game that had a Steam logo at the end.
I wasn't even looking. Did it have one?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Flight Sim did.
Huh. I wonder why. Rogue.
Okay.
Getting some like
I'm into the
swinging
music.
Yeah.
I like the vibe so far.
Hello? Anyone here?
That's a character model.
So wait, someone named their studio Plot Twist?
Plot Twist? That's kind of cool.
Oh, it's a Metroidvania.
Since I found the first piece, there
It might not be a Metroidvania. It probably is.
It looks like one.
That's him. My father. I can guide you through his memories.
Sorry, this is a Shadow Complex like.
I was gonna say an Ori clone.
Although the aesthetic is doing a lot for me here.
Oh yeah, it's like a fun horror style. This is an Ori light.
Honestly, like out of all these games, this might have probably my favorite aesthetic.
I mean, I think there have been some strong aesthetics in general.
Oh, sure.
The Last Case of Benedict Fox.
I hope that's good. That seemed neat. 12 months. We've been going for, what, about 45 minutes?
Yeah.
How long do you think they keep going?
I don't know. Last year's was an hour 20.
Bonjour everyone. I am excited to be here today to tell you more about
Interior
Night's first original creation, As Dusk Falls. It started with the desire to create
I don't know
interactive
anything about this game. As
all
Dusk Falls
levels
is
of players
fine.
can enjoy together. Because stories
I mean, the modern
are
way would
brilliant,
just be to call it
universal
Duskfall or
tools
something.
that help us understand the heartbreaking beauty of life. This game is an uncompromising tale of family, resilience, and sacrifice, written like a prestige TV show with a unique motion graphic novel style that triggers imagination. This is an interactive story.
What was that, like, Road
powered
76
by video
game?
games that gives you agency
Oh, I know what you're talking about,
over
but
the
I don't...
lives of far from perfect human beings.
I mean, this is a genre I very much enjoy.
This is a thought-provoking experience you can play with people you love, discover insights about each other.
Oh shit, is this
and create shared memories.
A Way Out like?
As Dusk Falls is an emotional experience.
Probably
that
not.
We hope will leave
Is
a mark
a Fares
with
clone?
everyone who plays it.
Okay, that game's on my radar. I like interactive narrative genre. That's supposed to be? That's weird.
For most people,
Oh wait, no.
This is just a game I
Turok
got.
is just a pit stop.
Wasn't taking the scenic route your idea?
But for
This is a weird style.
There's enough cash in
The motion graphic style?
Yeah.
Did you play Adios?
No, what's that?
wrong place.
It's a really, it's a tiny game.
We've been in the wrong
But
place
it's
forever.
basically you're just like a pig farmer in
Sometimes
Kansas
doing
with
the right
connections
thing
to the mob,
is
and a
doing
guy
the
shows
wrong
up,
thing.
and it's just the story of a night and a morning of something going on, and I kind of get a vibe.
It's okay.
It's like this
Even
game
those
looks
of us who
cool,
made it out alive.
but I find it. I don't know. I guess I wouldn't know until I played it. But
You've taken
I
very
sort of
different
wonder
paths
how
in
much I
life.
could really get immersed in a story game presented in like a series of still images like this.
Back to two
It depends on what it allows them to do. if it allows them to have a lot of branching paths, because it's less buy-in to invest in like new cutscenes than it is to just draw some new motion graphics or whatever, right?
Pickup, have you?
Then that could lend to its strength. But maybe this is just not like a branching story thing. Maybe it's very straight.
Can't complain. Can I ask what brings you to Two Rock?
Nope, that seems pretty branching to me.
Okay.
Yeah, so if it allows them to do more stuff like that.
Okay, so it's more like a. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say the thing I was gonna say.
It's a Quantic like.
Yeah.
In Cage like.
Okay, yeah.
Sure, why not?
Game Pass?
I've got another Steam
try
logo.
that game out.
Yeah.
Narrative adventure games. That's Zach's bag.
This is just Naraka Bladepoint, but on Game Pass. Yeah, it is. Okay. This is a game that really had me. Naraka Bladepoint. It's like character action battle royale. So like you have a lock on, but if there's like 7 people, you're switching your lock on and doing combat stuff. This is a game that I was really excited in until like 2 weeks after launch, when they started putting in a ton of crazy like Fortnite-esque cosmetics that like totally broke any sense of setting that I had. Where it's like you can just play as Bruce Lee from like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Oh yeah.
And I'm
yeah, I mean that's what happens, right?
It's like I would have much rather it just been these cool new characters. Or do you want to be like Idol, like K-pop Idol?
But nobody's gonna make money from random Japanese dick number 3.
I know, but like it is a cool game, right? Like it's a good action game with PvP, but
yeah, not my thing. I don't think.
Oh, a new campaign mode though? Maybe, because like the gameplay's good. I don't know how it would translate to a campaign.
That's pretty soon.
Yeah. That's actually like really soon. That's like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, not my thing, I don't think, but
yeah, I don't have enough time for another battle royale, but Naraka's cool. Like if you can get past the weird clashing like cosmetic stuff. If there's a way to turn that off.
This is Elder Scrolls 6.
What is this game?
I'm kind of digging it.
It looks like the intro to Rock of Ages, but as a game. Oh, wait, you're choosing... This is a straight up RPG. You choose your background and everything? Okay. Train as a monk.
Someone should just make a straight up and down, like, Canterbury Tales RPG.
Maybe that's what this is. Like, this
that
looks
has to be in the
pretty
public domain, right?
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, it has to. Like, the OG Canterbury Tales is definitely in the public domain. Maybe not
Chaucer.
the movie.
Chaucer didn't copyright that?
No.
I don't know. Something, like, it really tickles me about people, like, just, like, completely shitting on the legacy of, like, old
is
classics.
this the Josh Sawyer one from Obsidian?
Oh. Seems cool. I like this.
Yeah. Pentiment. I don't even know what that word means. Okay.
I know it's Steam. I know it's such a hard thing for indie developers to do, and I recognize that, but like playing a game with so much reading really
Obsidian isn't even
indie. A
indie.
little bit on this.
Obsidian could get voice actors.
Kids, are you ready for a new wild and wacky fruit flavor? Introducing apricot.
What is this?
Puncho.
This is awesome.
Moist and meaty hot dogs.
Report. More local teenagers have gone missing.
Black's like, no, don't zoom out. I want what was on the TV. Oh, is this what's that Obsidian game where you were all tiny, Honey, I Shrunk the Kid style?
Oh fuck! Like the PS2 one from like
no,
a long time ago.
No, like the one from like last year.
Oh, Bugsnax. No, I don't know.
Hello, micro friends. Great news! Virgil knows you might be.
Yeah, I forget. Grounded? I think it was called Grounded.
Oh, I don't know that. I never even heard of that one.
Yeah, no, this game came and went, I thought, but I mean, it's getting a DLC. It's a craft 'em up.
Oh.
Against insects.
They did put in a mode that was for people who are arachnophobes that replaced all the spiders with something. I forget what it was, but
Okay, that's funny. I like that a lot.
yeah.
But with a little maintenance, we can unravel.
I'm getting claptrap vibes from this thing.
Yeah, it sounds a lot like it.
Or someone, or something. Terminate your tiny existence.
Come to my birthday party.
So you're fighting robots?
You're chillaxing with robots and ziplining with robots. The full game.
Full yard. Wait, did they not release the game with a finished story? Was there a story?
Was it early access, maybe?
Was it? I didn't think
I don't
so.
know.
It might have been. Yeah, what's called grounded.
Man, I hate the way that crafting has infected like everything like a goddamn virus.
I don't think it's inherently bad. I think you just have to make the game mechanics around it good, and they are not. Like, it's supposed to be a fun to play game. Like, the combat has to be good, the traversal has to be good. It just rarely is. Baby robot.
Helios. They search for someone who does
That's a
not
cool looking
exist.
robot.
Helios sounds familiar. What is that?
A Greek god of the sun?
Forgotten child.
Right, but like,
Scattered race.
I'm thinking of it in a sci-fi context, and I can't remember what I'm thinking of.
Until now.
Oh, you're taking out
Now
robots. I was
they
hoping
have
you'd play as a
awakened
robot,
the
honestly.
Ereban. Now
Hey
they
man,
have
you haven't seen Blade Runner?
me.
It's robots taking out robots.
That's true.
Robots all the way down.
Those are androids, though.
But I am not.
Sorry,
their
automatons.
I am their reckoning.
Like, shadow powers are cool and all, but like, wouldn't it be more fun to be a robot?
Looks like there's some stealth in here.
Yeah, stealth, platform puzzler, some combat game. I mean, shadow powers are cool. That's a good look.
They will not drag me into their light.
Ereban? What was
Their
that?
light.
I couldn't even read the font of the game. Yo, artists, if you're making a promo for your game and
Ereban.
I don't know if it's Ereban or Ereban, you messed up.
You know what? That game looks all right.
Oh, the game looks fine, but like, you gotta let people know what the name is. Like, I literally
that
don't
looks
know
cool, too.
what it's called.
I speak now to those who heed.
Damn, that is a lot of gore.
Starfield. It is. If they're showing Blizzard stuff, is this Diablo 4?
Exclusively for Android and iPhone.
Oh, it's not Immortal.
For deeper knowledge. Who follow an unquenchable yearning.
Don't lick it. Don't lick it. Okay.
Blood and
Tastes like blood.
I hate when
Wind's picking up.
unlock.
It just says touch grass.
Secrets and foulest black rituals. Calling
This is not
for
Diablo 4.
life from death.
Something new. Another Necromancer game. Wait, did you bring him back just to cut his head off?
Now that's
Wait.
metal.
Why would you do that?
Truly embrace this power.
Didn't suffer enough.
Into the world.
I guess. If he did one thing to raise him up to do like speak with dead to get some secret and then kill him, that's fine. But like he didn't
Nope,
even
just a power
ask.
move.
Yeah, he just straight up.
Maybe someone else killed him and he wanted to be the one to do it.
Oh, maybe. That seems pretty petty though.
That's the kind of pettiness I'm into, though.
Like this game looks neat, but like what do you do?
Priest of Rathma.
You kill people.
Priest of Rathma.
Oh, it's a survival crafting game.
Yeah, I don't think like V Rising. Yeah, we made another V Rising.
We are the speakers of the
What was the game? Overlord? Is that what it was called? Where you played as a
That is
lich
a
or
game,
something?
yeah.
I'm trying to think of what other game where you play as a necromancer. Holy shit! Is that Diablo 4? God damn it! I walked it back. I should have stuck to my guns. I was like, why are they focusing so much on the necromancer? Wait, that's because they're announcing it as a new class. Okay, so you had barbarian, rogue, sorcerer, and
Wait, Diablo 4 is not
to announce
out,
our
right?
fifth and final class.
Okay.
The Necromancer, a commander of the undead who joins the other iconic classes around
that
the
makes sense.
campfire.
I'm kind of bored that it's a necromancer because Diablo 3's DLC added a necromancer. It's like, couldn't we get something
and the
new?
powerful druid.
Man, I feel like there hasn't been a game with a lot of stakes like this. I feel like Diablo 4 feels like it has to be good, or else like
claim our dark gothic world.
Activision Blizzard's just like,
well, Activision's fine, but Blizzard should be in trouble.
Is the culmination of the
You're right. I just get into the habit of saying Activision Blizzard now.
Building on top of the best of what's come before with some, unique twists all its own. So let's dig a little deeper by watching, for the first time, I might add,
exclusively for PC.
Xbox
You all have
Series X
PCs, right?
Well, hearing from a few of the many people.
Oh, they're just going to show Diablo 4 gameplay? That's good. I've played a lot of Diablo 3. Like, I have a friend group that plays a lot of these ARPGs.
Yeah.
So I'd be psyched for a good Diablo 4.
4 is the next generation
Honestly,
of action RPG.
I'm more of a Torchlight person.
Monster slaying and
the demonic aesthetic doesn't appeal to me as much as the Torchlight one.
Yeah, I think it's just like the polish and like the budget that Diablo has over is just really noticeable.
I was never in love with this style of game anyway.
Yeah.
It takes all of the
like loot itself isn't enough of a hook for me.
With all of the new features
the end game builds have to be fun enough to play. Like Path of Exile has some builds which are really brain dead. You just have 1 and W the whole time. But if you play a build that's interesting,
it's important to include character customization.
Like
so that I can play the fantasy
character
that I want to
That's
play.
cool.
Yeah, this is always sort of a thing.
I feel like personally when I play these types of games, I kind of like making like a build where every single upgrade is like passive and just slowly building up to just steamrolling everything. It's sort of like in the idle game style of just like building something that basically runs itself.
Nah, see, like I'd probably play a barbarian if he has like crowd control moves. That's what I look for. Is like, what can I interact with?
Your journey that you take throughout Diablo 4 is your own. There's no linear path that you have to follow.
We've got
that's
almost
interesting.
dungeons in the game.
Yeah.
So Act 1 is not going to be Leoric.
I wish people would stop framing linear design as bad, though.
Strongholds are
I'm with you.
territory that you need to reclaim.
You might have a space that begins as a hostile area, but after you've cleared it out,
the evil in this place has been cleansed.
I was gonna say, like, how are they gonna do like zone scaling?
Sometimes it's a new
Maybe they
town,
don't. That'd be cool.
Sometimes it's a new dungeon.
Yeah, I guess just
There's
whatever
a
one you
whole
show up
bunch
to
of
last
rewards
has the
that you
hardest
get.
enemies,
And you
like
have a
level
real
based or
impact
something.
on the world as a result.
Or just go full Dark Souls. If you want to go to the end of the game, fuck you.
Because like it's fun watching trailers like this. You're like, yeah, this looks really neat. I'll enjoy doing this for my first 20 hours of gameplay and then being in the end game for 100 hours while I farm my perfect legendary set.
Or get a group together and just wail.
I just watched this trailer and they're talking like, oh, this area could be bad, but as soon as you clear it out, it could be a town. And I'm like, that's just like you're describing Outposts. People were saying the same shit in like 2008.
Being able to see all the players.
Like, is clearing out Outposts really like a trailer-worthy announcement at this point?
It's epic.
I don't know. I mean, that looks neat, right? Like,
maybe I'm just nitpicking.
It's so easy to create a community.
Well, I don't blame you for not
Makes
having a lot of
Diablo
goodwill
more
towards
of
Blizzard.
a social experience.
We've got fully enabled crossplay.
I think if anyone deserves to be nitpicked, it's probably those
and your
guys.
buddy has a
But
PC, you're going to be able to group up.
That's cool. Crossplay.
Two people on a couch can sit there and have a great
Diablo 3 plays really well on controller, actually.
They have couch co-op. That's cool.
Specific zones where players can engage.
I wonder if they'll have it on PC.
If you go there,
You might as well, right? Like, why not? You already did all the work.
You're right. Why not? But there's a lot of people who don't do that.
If you're like really, really good, the game.
I like how they
actually
take out all the
marks
HUD
you
for
as,
this.
Like, champion on the map.
Why do they always do that?
You basically become.
I would.
It looks
I
more
would much rather.
Wants to chase you down.
I would
guess,
rather
but
see the HUD as someone who would be playing the game. I want to know what it looks like. But
the last story mission is really the beginning.
Like, I'm not here for vibes. I'm here for show me the damn game.
now you're set up for the end game, and that end game
Exactly.
is rich with things to do that allow you to get more and more powerful.
Whether it's new items or new dungeons.
Like, whatever. It's the
or
same as
new
always. I hope this
Paragon
game is good.
Every single time you come
looks
back
neat.
to play Diablo 4,
The
there's
thing that
going
these
to be
games
new stuff
have,
for you
the whole
to
looting genre,
experience.
is that like,
And
what's
it's
the
something we're gonna
gameplay
support
loop?
for
You
years
get
to
cool
come.
gear to go take on harder challenges.
I'm really
But all
excited
that ends
for
up
folks
in
to
is
get their
every
hands on
challenge
Diablo
feels
4.
the same.
Just to
because
see millions of people really
like,
enjoying the different options.
If you're getting more powerful as the enemies get more powerful, then it never changes. Like you don't get a
I'm telling
feeling
you,
of
man,
being strong.
I think this is I think these types of games tap into that
And we
same
are
center
so
of the brain
close.
that idle games do. People like number go up.
I get
exponentially numbers exponentially go up. People feel good. I don't know. That's why I like these games.
I've played my fair share, but I think Grim Dawn is really good. I'm looking forward
I've heard
to Lost Epoch.
Lost Epoch? What?
I think it's called Last Epoch, actually. It's an early access ARPG. Sea of Thieves! Oh, give me a new pirate jingle.
There's always more potential within.
It's been a few years since we played this. Do you think?
This song will
Do you think it's
Oh,
ever
there's
time
a
to
ton of
revisit
new
it?
stuff. We could.
Now that you can finally
But do you think the game's fun yet?
I didn't have a bad time last time we played it.
Decorated with what you acquire.
I mean, I'm a sucker for a home building game.
As long as there's no profanity, you can name it just how you desire.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Booty McBootface.
To set sail as a
Everything around this game is so strong. The aesthetic, like the songs, the music, the visuals even. But like, swinging the sword and shooting the pistol feels really boring and not fun.
to set sail as a pirate captain. Adventure will come knocking on your
Remember when they got Johnny Depp in for this game?
No.
Yeah, there's a whole Pirates of the Caribbean quest line you can do.
When's Skull and Crossbones coming out?
Oh god. Oh, Ubisoft's not showing up this year. My money's on never.
Is that true? 30 million players?
Probably.
Holy shit. Did they ever make more than the one hub island?
Probably. This game has had so many updates.
Seasons? They have seasons now? What the fuck is a Sea of Thieves season?
Like a different event reward.
Is there a battle pass? That's a PvE game. I mean, I guess it isn't.
There's no battle pass, but it's like we have these new items in the season shop. Do your season missions to get your season items. Oh, what's
What
this?
is this, like pixel anime?
I was gonna say this looks like the Octopath art style.
This is way too 3D.
I mean, it is. Don't get me wrong, but like the weird voxel-esque pixel.
Like 3D Dot Hero style.
I like the look. I don't really care for the main character's design, but like the world looks really nice.
What is this game?
Hack
I
and
don't know.
slash 'em.
Yeah. I mean, sure.
It looks
Like,
more
this
like
is
an adventure than a crafter. I dig the look.
Yeah. Like, this is 100% the type of game where if I was like 13 again and I was playing games for like 20 hours a week, like I'd probably play this, but it's so far down the list that it's like probably not gonna breach the bar for me.
Not Ravenloft, but Ravenlok. Okay.
It's Ravenlok.
Ravenlok. Very Norse.
Ravenlok.
Oh, there you go.
Oh shit, world premiere.
Who'd have thought it?
Man, there's something like Metal Gear Solid 5-esque about putting world premiere and launch premiere and exclusive in front of every single, like, directed by Hideo Kojima level of gratuitousness.
Inside and Limbo guy.
The Sable 2?
Oh, haven't we seen this trailer? Maybe not. This might be new. I don't think it's Sable 2.
I was getting Sable vibes from the.
That it's in the desert,
but yeah.
Bugman. Wait, he legit doesn't have arms; just has wings.
What is this?
A Tunic kind of game, or like Death's Door?
This looks cool.
Yeah, like it's not quite Hyper Light Drifter, but it's just a, what do you even call this? An isometric platformer, like a Zelda?
Puzzle platformer.
Puzzle platformer. Yeah, very like like all the machinery seems to be like organic.
And I don't see fighting at all.
No, I didn't see any. But that does seem ominous. Cocoon.
I am way into that.
They used the Dune font. That was the straight up Dune font.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that a font? Like, is that a font that they own?
No, the one for Dune is just at the end has no markings. So they could rotate it to be a D, U, and an E.
Right, I see.
Who is this? This was Koei, the Dynasty Warriors people.
Oh, I was not paying enough attention.
I think it was Koei. Is this a Neo 3? That wouldn't be Koei though. That was someone else. Team Ninja. Okay, maybe this is a Neo 3.
This Ninja Gaiden?
I think Ninja Gaiden's dead. I think we're firmly in Neo territory. This looks like Dynasty Warriors though. That's the yellow turbans right there. Did we lose our closed captioning?
It's live. I think it's doing it. It's not always picking it up.
Is he turning to an Oni? That's got to be Neo. That's straight up what you do in Neo 2.
Yeah, I mean people like Neo.
I did get around to playing 2. I've tried to beat 1 so many times I just kind of fall off of it. They're not easy games.
That's what I heard. I heard they're even harder than most of the Souls series.
Nope, completely new. Wo Long Fallen Dynasty. Okay. Is that Lu Bu?
Who?
Is that Lu Bu? That's Lu Bu.
Who Boo? Who?
So that takes place in the Romance of the Three Kingdoms period.
Yes,
that's what I was thinking. Do not pursue him. Do not pursue Lu Bu.
God damn it.
No, that's what they yell. There's a Dynasty Warriors 3 or something. There's Phil Spencer.
Most talented and well-known game creators anywhere in the world. We're thrilled to be working with Koei Tecmo to bring Wo Long Fallen Dynasty to Game Pass day one. I'm also excited to be working with Team Ninja. It was a long history of building incredible action games for Xbox, and it's great to be working with them once again. We know how important it is to our fans to continue to bring more Japanese franchises to Xbox.
Play Freebird.
I'm excited.
They were going to give him a dramatic walk-in intro again through like the fog
one of the
machine.
Most highly requested
100% not. I think a trailer ends, it fades out, and he's just standing here.
From our partners,
they're bringing back most beloved. Oh, Atlas.
That's
could it
Persona.
be a P5?
Oh shit!
Oh, is this 3?
Fuck yeah, dude!
Oh, are we gonna get the good song?
What are you talking about? We're listening to it.
I mean, this is a good song, but like the good song, the P3 credits theme. Soreoro Days or whatever it's called? I don't remember. Oh, specifically Portable. Did Portable, was it just 3, but with like, was it like the golden equivalent?
Yes, but with caveats. You couldn't run around the open world, the hub world. It was like an adventure game. You had like a 2D space.
Oh, okay.
Or a visual novel, I should say. But the part where you're actually playing the dungeons was way better.
Okay. Oh, are we just getting a collection? Oh, look at shit. A whole collection?
Gamepass?
Probably.
Man, I fucking love this song.
This is what is this, Last Oasis or whatever?
This is Life Will Change.
Life Will Change. Yo, they're just bringing them all. That's gonna be, because people have been like, do you not like money, Atlas? Like, what's stopping you from porting these? Nice. That's a good
get on the
get.
Windows Store? Fuck yeah. Wait, they're not all at the same time?
No. Look, I'm just happy that they're committing to bringing them all. Like
Persona 3 is fucking amazing. Like, that is a phenomenal game that I think everyone should. Okay,
now,
maybe everyone's a bit of a stretch.
To announce
I'm just glad I don't have to buy a PS Vita TV.
Studios
I guess you don't have to. They ported
the
for
greatest
Golden
creative
already,
minds and innovators in our industry. Someone that I have admired for many years. Today, I'm pleased to share we will be working together to create a brand new experience like we've never seen before.
God, at least buy him dinner first, Phil.
Thank you, Phil.
Kojima!
Oh shit!
Kojima!
This will be the second ever Strand game.
Completely new game.
I
just want to see.
Wait, dude, 12 months? 12 months to a new Hideo Kojima game?
It's about right. Death Stranding 1? Or like not Director's Cut Death Stranding? That was a while
play
ago.
that game.
I just want to see Norman Reedus in the background with like a can of Monster on his motorcycle.
Wait, he says it may take some time. It's not 12 months?
No, they said 12 months.
Thank you, Kojima-san. We're thrilled to have Kojima Productions.
Are we going to get news within 12 months?
At Xbox Games.
Yeah, maybe if they didn't show the game, since it was just an announcement.
We have focused on showing you games that you can play over the next 12
Wait, when did they show Dead Space? There's things on here they did not show. Resident Evil 4?
Lineup of global game creators of all sizes who bring with them unlimited potential.
I almost want to pause it on that screen.
Games from these creators will be coming to Game Pass every single month, including Naraka Bladepoint, As Dusk Falls.
Oh yeah, strong showing.
Requiem, Pentiment, Persona 5 Royale, Somerville, and Scorn.
That's a big one.
Just to name a few.
Persona 5 is finally off the PlayStation.
We start 2023 with the launches of some of the most anticipated titles from the teams.
If I didn't already play that game twice,
Bethesda.
I'd be so pumped.
Redfall, Minecraft
I need to play Royal.
Legends, Starfield, Forza Motorsport,
I know.
and more.
It's almost too good. It hits me with a sense of longing for something, and then I always stop playing it.
Across console and Game Pass, with millions of people playing our games every single day. And we have you to thank for that.
No Starfield. Is that going to be their closer?
Players joining us through Xbox Cloud
I mean,
Gaming,
Pete Hines said
our
Todd Howard would
fans
be walking
playing
through
on
it.
Xbox.
So.
I mean, that's 100% their closing game,
We could
right?
not have done this without you.
I mean, this seems
A
pretty
year
final.
ago, we welcomed the talented studios at Bethesda Softworks to Xbox.
There's a segue.
Their teams have been hard at work, bringing their franchises to Game Pass, shipping updates to their games, and building new experiences for you to enjoy. We know that everyone has been eager to see Starfield.
Some very dramatic music for this.
Unfortunately, we don't have any gameplay to show you.
Oh, is that Breath of the Wild 2?
Extended first look at
Is
one
that
of the
Aonuma?
most anticipated games in Xbox history.
That was so like, just say nothing. Like, just say nothing.
Man, no one uttered the words Elder Scrolls 6.
That's a good quote.
Control, this is Constellation Starship Frontier. We're ready to start on your signal.
So, do you think this will just be like fly around to a couple different planets? Do you think the planets will be full planets, or do you think there's going to be like the Star Wars problem where each planet only has one city on it?
See, I was just about to bring that up because I was thinking, because like I think about the Outer Worlds, right? And I just think like the concept, like Fallout, Oblivion in space, right? That doesn't, it's not necessarily a one-to-one translation.
No, it's not.
Because you either set the whole thing on one planet, which I would honestly rather they do,
yes,
or you have like mini zones, which is not the same thing, in my opinion, anyways.
No, I know exactly what you mean.
I don't want like 5 mini maps, like mini Skyrims. I want one big one, and I don't. Now, maybe if there's anybody who could bring
it's
multiple.
It's hard to express how excited all of us at Bethesda are to be here with you today.
God damn it, Todd, that's a cool jacket.
You're spending the time, and we know you've waited a long time
Drip check.
to finally see Starfield. It's easily our most ambitious game ever. Like our previous games,
can't wait for the fan patch in 4 months.
It's an epic role-playing game where you get to be who you want and go where you want. but this time you'll be exploring space. So let's jump right in. This is early in the game as you arrive on the mysterious moon of Crete.
The plus side of this game is that it won't be immersion breaking when no one in the world recognizes that you're the Grand Wizard because you'll be in a different planet. That's nearer future. Is this future Earth? They didn't even make up like a fake. Okay.
No, it's a moon of Ansalon. Come on, get your head out of your ass.
No, but Soul Date makes me think they're like setting. I don't know. I'm like looking too much into it. Like, will Earth be involved in the lore of this game?
Hard to say, really. I don't know. I kind of like it when it is.
We have a semi-auto EON. Got some 10. That's a lot of grenades in your inventory. You got some oxygen levels.
Great.
Is this all that the HUD is? They're not going to show us a.
Remember in Fallout 4 when you got your power? Oh.
The abandoned research facility is in this direction.
Do you think this game will have a compass at the top of your screen?
It looks like it's at the bottom left.
Oh, maybe. I meant with like objective markers, but maybe they also do that. Do you think that's the light side, dark side of the planet logo? That'd be neat if that mattered.
Ooh. Yeah, like day-night cycle?
Like if a planet was really hot or something, or too close to the sun, so you had to go on the dark side. Shoot it. Oh.
See, the thing with me about these games is that the part that interests me about this genre, and it's why I like New Vegas so much, Fallout New Vegas, is I'm way more interested in like the civilization parts than I am like the wilderness, like explory shooty parts. Like I want to see the giant towns and talk to people.
So yeah, what? It's going to be bases, like outpost bases, and like you're not going to do dungeon diving unless there's like some Lost Forerunner race that has like robots still. I guess you could actually justify that pretty easily to have like a dungeon delving.
I'm seeing a little more resource gathering than I would have liked.
It's probably the same thing as like Skyrim, right? Pick up your plants and your butterflies and stuff.
Yeah. You gotta shoot off your iron to do something.
This game looks early still, which is understandable.
Yeah, what did they say? Beta? Or was it pre-beta, pre-alpha? Something was it?
Yeah, it's probably pre-beta.
Am I making this? I might be making that whole thing up.
Not that any of that like really matters. Like alpha doesn't mean alpha anymore, but. Ooh, we got the Division name tags.
Okay, this is way more what I'm about. Dude, if they just make the gunplay feel good, that would be so much of an improvement to this style of game.
This is just the Division. I guess it's not a cover shooter, but like the look of it. Do you think people are going to go down that easy in the game, or are they going to take like 100 more bullets like in all of these other Bethesda games?
Yeah, I know, right?
Like they love their damage sponges. Oh, that's a neat lockpick minigame. I like how they're showing this off in the trailer. Like, we gotta give people what they want.
I mean, to be fair, they made a lockpick minigame that wasn't just the same one.
That's true. I'll give them credit. They look good.
Oh, there's the 50 million.
Oh, I think he was also missing.
All right, he's like, I got enough of that guy.
Brogan. Are these laser weapons? This looks like a laser weapon, right?
Yeah, energy plasma pistol style.
Okay, so fast swap between first and third. That's kind of standard in their games now.
Yeah. I never did play any of these games in third person.
No, only when I was doing like a critical move and they zoomed the camera out.
Group of space explorers. To meet them, you'll head to the capital city of New Atlantis.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, yes. New Atlantis, Jesus.
Couldn't they just called it Atlantis? I don't think there's been one.
Okay, this is the part that gets me hyped about this game.
I guess.
Except for the part where they always make it like 10 times larger than or make it feel 10 times larger than it's actually going to end up being.
That's the thing, right? I mean, we do have more powerful hardware. We could make a bigger world.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. We're all here because we're
This is your right Whiterun.
Question of all. What's
Have you been to the Cloud District lately?
Oh, of course you haven't.
Artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. As to what they are, what they're building.
What's your guys' name gonna be? You know, the Wanderer, the Dragonborn.
That puzzle now.
Fred.
The Explorer. Fred.
So, you found something?
A new guy found it.
You dug up the artifact.
Oh, new guy's your name.
You saw it.
Oh yeah, give me that front and centered, staring right at the camera dialogue.
The artifact you found appears to be one of many, scattered across the galaxy. If we can find more, we can.
Okay, yeah, this looks cool.
Your dude looks so out of place in his suit, though. He doesn't look like he fits into any of these environments.
Told me that it spoke to him.
Of course.
So what, did you find like the Prothean beacon and it gave you a vision or something?
Man, I love hearing about all this main quest I'm probably going to ignore.
Together, we take down these.
That's a good looking ship. I want to join that faction. They run a clean organization.
We're not here to shoot the bad guys. We're peacekeepers. We protect the people of the Free Star Collective. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet.
All right, here's your factions.
The only way out is
your fascist dictatorial, your chaotic good democracy, your shadowy thieves guild.
Most Dusties don't even make it this far.
Because whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity.
At the very least, it looks like they're gonna have some variety and take advantage of the fact that they're in space. Because that was always like Skyrim's thing, is like, do you want snow or cave?
Yeah.
That gives you a look at the stories in Starfield. But ultimately, it's not our story. It's the story you create by who you are and the choices you make. And that starts with character creation.
How adorable.
Oh, yeah. Ready to customize the character that you're either going to never see or hide behind a helmet?
You can customize all the elements of how you look.
It's no Dragon's Dogma creator.
You'll pick a background that gives you 3 starting skills.
Oh, I want to go back and look at those.
It says here you spent some time as a diplomat. Having a way with words might prove useful.
Just charm your way through the universe.
Come with unique advantages.
Oh, that's how you do it, right? Every first playthrough is max speech, max small guns, max lockpicking.
But it's not just in how you can look, but in how your character plays and develops. The skill system combines the best from our previous games.
Wait, we're not getting the choose your star in Starfield level up system? We're just going back to a menu screen? Skyrim already had them beat to the punch.
From running research projects with resources you find.
Like you didn't like go to a different constellation to choose your skill?
You gotta do the star system. Strength, tenacity, agility, and
strength would be like Ursus Major.
Respect.
Yeah.
And you can build your own outposts.
Oh, great.
As a home away from home.
Yeah, fucking love it.
We're No Man's Sky now.
You can choose where and how.
Put that base building right into my veins.
You can hire characters you meet to keep it up and running.
Great.
It depends on how easy it is to do. Like, is it a whole in-depth system you have to master, or is it just going to be like Fallout 4, place your couple of your things?
Spaceships.
I never engaged with that in Fallout 4. I fucking hate like resource management, busy work side, like stuff.
Depends on if it's good.
I don't know. I'm not into the concept.
I think anything can be done well.
And yes, you can completely customize the look and layout.
Oh yeah, we're making a gummy ship?
I like the idea of being able to customize your ship.
There's loads of different modules, ship manufacturers, and more.
Especially if it's like landing on your world. Like if you see it.
We just absolutely love this.
I don't know, man. I don't know what happened to me. Like 10, 15 years ago, I would have been all over that, but I just don't give a shit.
From engines to shields to weapon systems.
If you can do like an MGSV and call your ship in for like close air support, and you could customize it to look like what you want, I think that'd be really fun. That'd be neat.
Yeah. Now, if you gave me music tapes I could find around the galaxy,
if I could blast "Fortunate Son" when my ship lands. Here's your cockpit. So they're just giving you free flight. Honestly, I mean, I liked Elite Dangerous, and if they just copy that, dog fighting though. As always, I'm excited for the Clean Faces mod. Not enough Sonic in this trailer.
God damn it. Yeah, where's Thomas the Tank Engine?
Yes.
Man, what do you think the memes are gonna be? Because
who knows?
I just contrast in my head like the self-serious like tone of these trailers and the inevitably goofy things that people are gonna latch onto.
Absolutely.
When it comes out.
Absolutely. I always look at stuff like this and I'm like, man, like the sense of scale is so big, but like, what am I doing? You know, like, is it just going from point A to point B? I mean, they're showing some dogfighting and stuff. That's cool. Probably some asteroid mining or something. But
yeah,
I'm sure this game will be good. Like, right? It's a big Bethesda game.
We can't wait for all of you to experience the game. Thanks again for being with us today, and thanks for all the support you've given us over the decades, especially on this game. It's been an incredible journey for us making it, but we know that's really only the beginning, for it's when all of you play it that the real journey begins.
Now, Starfield will take a couple years to come out,
you may be
but don't worry, Skyrim will keep you busy.
Oh,
so
God.
we thought we'd take one last moment and show you.
Wait, what?
How big is this
Let's
game?
take a look at
Size
one
of
of
the
our planets,
scale.
Jemison. You can land in New Atlantis, but you can also land and explore anywhere on the planet.
Okay, so this
And it's
answers
not
one
just
big
this
question we
planet.
had.
It's
Are they
all the
procedurally
planets in the
generating?
system.
That's the thing. Like, how much content
barren,
is there? If you is
resource-heavy
it just for
ice falls
like getting
to
crafting
Goldilocks
resources,
planets
or is there
with
actual
life.
content?
And not just this system, but
Or are they
over
doing a Mass
100
Effect thing
systems.
where like there's one point
Over
of interest
1,000
on?
planets.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
all
Like when you
open
scan a
for
planet,
you to
it'll show you the
explore.
places of interest,
We
but you
can't
could
wait
technically land
to
anywhere.
see what
I
you
think.
find.
Which is
I don't know,
honestly,
it's
I
just-
don't know how else you do it. Like,
Yeah, it's the thing, right? It's like whenever you go to that scale, it's like you sort of anything that replaces like actually physically walking around with like a menu is bad in my eyes. But like, what else do you do unless you're going to manually fly your spaceship everywhere?
yeah,
which
I don't
is
know.
insane.
Either manually fly the spaceship or make the world smaller so you can traverse
Yeah.
it more quickly with like a landing rover or something.
That's
but
the thing,
then
I don't-
it's a lose-lose. You just can't.
That's the thing, because like when you say your game's sci-fi, like I don't necessarily like I don't know. I don't get like super impressed when you sit there and go like, and our map is giant and there's 50 billion planet. Like I don't care. Give me one good. I mean, it's whatever, right? Expecting these Bethesda style games to go deep and not wide is a fool's errand at this point. We've been at this for like 20 years, like
As deep as a puddle, wide as an ocean.
right? Like it's not going to go that way. They've never been about that.
But I mean, it'll be good. Like,
Yeah. Oh,
I
sure.
don't have any doubt that this game will be at least
Yeah.
like an 8, right? Like, it's going to give you
And that's
exactly
cool.
what you're expecting from a Bethesda game, which is all it needs to do.
Now, if that game would please come out before my Xbox All Access expires
When does your Xbox All Access expire?
next June, when I bought my Xbox
It's
a year
12
ago.
months, so you could be cutting it close to the wire, but there were some good games shown here. Do you think that's the end, or do you think we get one more stinger?
I think that's it.
That's got to be the end, right?
Unless they say Elder Scrolls 6. just say the fucking words, Todd.
It just says goodbye, and then the next screen is Elder Scrolls 6.
Fade to black, and then it fades up with finally you're awake.
Do you think they're showing these in order?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
No, Riot would have been at the start.
Yeah, Hearthstone wasn't even in it.
Yeah. Hey, Runeterra's a good one. I like Runeterra. That's probably the most generous free-to-play card game you can find. Overwatch 2, Starfield. Oh yeah, what was that one called? High on Life? Rick and
Oh
Morty?
yeah.
Yeah. Some good showings.
Yeah. Persona 3 Portable, baby.
Yeah, the fact that came out on the Microsoft show, though, and not like a Sony one, blows my mind. Okay.
Well, that was fun.
That was fun. That was a good conference. I think that's probably the best one we're going to get this year.
Yeah, probably. I think it's the last one on the docket, right?
PC game shows later, but that's always a longer span thing. And Capcom Showcase, but I think that's just going to be like Street Fighter 6 and like Resident Evil, probably.
All right, how'd we do?
How did we do? Starfield gameplay.
You got your 2 points.
We got our 2 points. We did not get anything about Avowed, actually. Kind of blows my mind. They didn't do a come work with us video. Fallout did not have a mobile game. I think Zach's gonna get the points for that one. No State of Decay 3.
We were both wrong on the Fallout. It was not a new game for mobile or console.
No Hellblade. No Indiana Jones. That was always a long shot. No Age of Empires 4. They didn't even talk about Relic at all. No new Doom, but there was a Doom-like. No Gears at all. Josh Sawyer.
Yes, that is close enough.
No Perfect Dark 2. No Stalker 2. Not even a mention about Stalker.
So with a grand total of 3 points.
Dude, I started really hot on Sony. Dude. I did real bad.
I'm looking at my list, and I don't think I'm doing much better.
No Elder Scrolls 6. No Fable. You got Halo Flight Simulator had more precedence than their Paramount Plus TV show. You don't want to take Fallout?
No.
I guess it's not new Fallout, but
expansion. Man, I really thought they'd...
Was there any Halo outside of Flight Simulator?
I
don't think so.
Wow. Hell no, Halo.
Wow, they went a whole year without leaning on Halo. No Senua's Synergy.
It was also not Senua's Synergy.
Forza Motorsport, yes.
Yeah, that was the only
Sunset Overdrive. I would have liked to see a Sunset Overdrive. I don't even care for Sunset Overdrive, but I think it's neat. No Crackdown 4.
You know, to be fair, I actually kind of enjoy that these lists were wrong, because I feel like a lot of the things I've been complaining about in recent years is that there's almost like no new IPs, and I feel like we're getting a ton of new IP lately.
Yeah, I mean, I never really agree. I think there's always been a good amount of new IP, just whether they got the spotlight or not is the thing. But yeah, they are becoming more.
I'm enjoying it.
Bigger budget new IPs, at least.
Yeah, it's not just sequel fest.
All right, you want to go down the list here, Zach?
All right, winner. What'd we do?
How good's I won by a whopping 1 point.
Hey, man. Victory is a victory. You are the best conference caller.
Yeah. Here, we'll just do these one at a time here. Redfall. Remember that an hour and a half ago? That looked neat.
Vaguely. Yeah.
That looked neat.
Left 4 Dead's not my favorite genre, but I'll yield to
I will play this game. Therefore, I am excited for it. Silksong. Absolutely.
Well, yeah.
And excite. Like, it's the best Metroidvania ever. Hollow Knight one. I'll die on that hill. So
that's a bold.
Good.
I mean, maybe
it's not as bold. It's not as bold
a...
as you think, dude.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight's real good. High on Life.
Yeah, that's
another exciting one. Feel free if you have any more. I'm just going to be typing stuff out. So if you have anything else to add to these, I'm kind of putting a shrug for this Riot Games Gamepass collaboration. If you're someone who has not been playing League of Legends for 9 years or Valorant, and you're like, I want to go play these games, and you are a Game Pass subscriber, this is good. It saves you a lot of time, and you can play who's meta right away, rather than putting in your own money. But
I think I've wrapped back around where if I was ever going to play Valorant again, I think I'd just rather play Counter-Strike. I think I'm still on that train.
Yeah, it's in a weird space between Counter-Strike and Overwatch for sure.
And that's the only game I care about out of Riot's lineup.
Plague Tale 2. Hell yeah.
Woo-woo.
Yeah, dude, these games are great.
More like Plague Tale Woo.
Plague Tale Woo is right. That is exactly how I'm feeling. Forza Motorsport.
I don't know that I want to put it as excite, but I'm looking forward to it.
Are you eager?
That's the thing. Like, okay, like no, honestly, like I'm not sitting here going fucking Forza, but I'm like, yeah, Forza.
Yeah.
If we don't have to delineate, I'm okay with saying exciting, but I just want to
cool
put that
with neat.
You know what? Change it over to excite. You know, I'm feeling the good vibes. I just wanted to make it verbally known that that's how I feel about that game. Yeah.
I think Microsoft Flight Simulator is awesome. It's just not something I'm into. So good for you flight sim fans. I'm sure
I would like
they'll
to dick around in it, but I'm not 150 gigabytes sticking around with it.
So this is going to be shrug. This is going to be meh for me.
Okay,
but it's not because I think it's bad.
I'm telling you, I'd be way more excited about Halo Cross Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Unfortunately, that's not what we got today. Overwatch 2.
I'll yield to you.
I'm going to put meh.
Okay, that's what I was feeling.
I was looking forward to the Overwatch 2 beta, and I played it for like 2 nights, and I was like, I don't know what I was expecting. But
I had my day with Overwatch 1. I liked it a whole lot at the time. I feel like I've kind of moved on.
I will buy Overwatch 2, and I will play it every couple months with my brother, and that'll be okay. That'll be enough.
Yeah.
But I'm not like... I'm not going to memorize the release date for Overwatch 2.
I'm not going to memorize the release date for anything anymore.
Ara History Untold. This is the not Civilization 7. They didn't really show like anything in terms of gameplay. So like I can't even make an informed opinion on this.
Sure, I'm okay with that.
Do you like Civ but want something that's not Civ, that's also not old world or humankind? Then you play Ara History Untold.
I like not love Civ, and I'm not really looking to play another one.
Elder Scrolls Online High Isle.
Hell yeah, dude. Fucking excited as hell.
You're jacked for it.
God.
No, I mean this is just not for us, but I'm sure
not
it'll be
actively
fun.
Decrying it.
Yeah, sure. I don't think there's anything shown today that I'm actively decrying.
There's a couple of things that I personally would actively decry.
You know what? That's fine. Fallout 76, The Pitt. Is it bad that I want to put excite just because it's The Pitt again?
You say, somebody please acknowledge my city.
Yeah. So
I mean, hey man, I'm okay with whatever you want to go with on here. Yeah, but that's sort of.
Yeah, you're gonna fight me on a meh for this?
I might put it up to a shrug, but I'm okay with a meh.
Yeah, we'll go shrug. What's next? Forza Horizon 5 Hot Wheels. Is this? How much do you have to say on this?
I'm not like it's not an excitement for me. I think it's neat, but I'm also like,
That's kind of where I'm at. Scorn.
Ooh, remind me which one this one is based on the title.
Scorn is the Geiger-esque doom shooter body horror.
Oh
demon game.
Yeah, I forgot the title, but that game looked really neat.
This game looked real neat. Maybe it doesn't say the best thing about the title of the game if we watched it like 45 minutes ago and already forgot. Flintlock looked real cool.
Hey man, there's tons of good games with shitty titles.
I mean, there are. I'm trying to think of an example off the top of my head right now.
Well, you can't because the title's shitty.
That's true. I already forgot about it. Flintlock looked neat. That looks like a fun action RPG. I hope it's good because I want more of those. The RPGs tend to be CRPGs or they tend to be action fighters, but there's not enough of the mix of like in-depth combat mechanics while also being an RPG, and I want more of that style.
That's the thing. That's why I never really fell in love with CRPGs, because
the gameplay's kind of boring.
Like, on the whole, well, I was about to say like it was a lot of them focus way more on like gameplay variety and class and builds and stuff than they do about character and world. Like a lot of my problems with CRPGs is that party members tend to be interchangeable or just completely genericized.
Oh, I don't know.
I know we've had our differences on this in the past, but
I think if you're playing a Larian CRPG, you'd be right. But I think like Pillars of Eternity has like one of the most in-depth worlds, like in any video game. Probably, I'd argue.
Fair enough. I have not played that one.
I think there are CRPGs with good, like Planescape Torment. Like that is all about establishing the world and characters.
Yeah, but your party members are like a set group of party members. They're not just like, okay, build your class and your characters, and there's 40. I feel like a lot of the time, either run into like the Chrono Cross problem where it's like everyone's here, everyone can be a party member, and when everyone can be, nobody really is.
Mm-hmm. I think yeah, just go play some more of the good CRPGs that don't suffer that problem.
I've never. Like, I don't hate CRPGs, right? Like, I've played good ones, but, and I'm willing to acknowledge that a lot of them are more about the world than the characters. Like, a lot of them will have, like, the generic party members, but have a super interesting world, and I will acknowledge that as well. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with this.
Gonna be a hard disagree from me on that one, Zach, to be honest, but that's okay. That's the hot take of the recording right now.
All right, jeez.
Minecraft Legends. It's you remember Minecraft?
Yeah, Minecraft.
I kind of like that it was a weird genre of game. Like, not what I would have done with the Minecraft IP, but that's neat, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, whatever.
Yeah. Lightyear Frontier, which I wrote down and I'm struggling. Oh, this is the automation with mechs.
Oh,
this is mech satisfactory.
I don't feel particularly strongly about this game, so whatever. I'm good with however you feel, Randy.
I'll put shrug. I really do like this genre. If it's more automation based, if it's survival crap them up, then this is a meh.
Yeah.
If this is like build an assembly line, then I'm pro. So I don't know. I'll just put shrug until I get more details on that one.
I think I'm with you on that one.
Gunfire Reborn. I mean, this game's out. Like, what did they? It's on Steam. What's the announcement? It's on Game Pass. Like,
is it on Xbox? Like, I don't know. Like, was it not on consoles?
Maybe that's the thing. Maybe they're bringing it to console, but it seemed like a pretty weak announcement. Here you go, Zach. The Last Case of Benedict Fox.
That seemed that was the Metroidvania. Yeah.
You made the statement that it was the best aesthetic that you had seen
for
at the
me,
conference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking about other ones, like Hollow Knight's up there, right? Like, that's a really good aesthetic.
Scorn.
Like, yeah, when I was talking about Benedict Fox, I was like, out of Metroidvanias, because like I don't particularly love I don't particularly love like gothic, like Castlevania, right?
Or the Supernature Ori.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I never had a problem with Ori. It never really stood out to me, but like Hollow Knight's really good, and like this art direction, I think, is tickling me. I don't know how you feel, but
good.
One to watch.
As Dusk Falls, this is the motion graphic.
Yeah, that one. I want it to be really good, and I will follow it with interest.
Another Detroit-like.
Yeah, it's really gonna come down to that art style. I mean, I guess it's not going to come down to, right? Like, you have to have a good story and characters, and if those are bad, then whatever. But assuming that stuff's fine, it's going to come down to me to that art style. Can I get into a game that is basically a visual novel?
I don't think it'll be that bad. Like motion graphic.
I remain optimistic. I'm not going to sit here and say, "Oh, that was a terrible choice. It was terrible." Like, it's going to suck. I'm not saying that. It does seem like something that was made primarily out of either budget or staff, budget, time constraint than anything else. But
yeah,
but it could be cool, and I wish it, and I wish it will be.
Naraka Bladepoint had a coming to either Xbox or Game Pass announcement. That's a bit of a non-announcement. Pentiment. I'm excited for this game. This game does seem really neat. Not even just, I mean, the art alone looks really neat, but it kind of had like a Monty Python tone, like a little bit of whimsy to it.
Yeah, tongue in cheek.
And if this is the Josh Sawyer RPG he's working on, I like this realm of no combat RPGs and seeing what they do with it. Like,
was there not no combat in that trailer at all?
No, I mean, here we can
rewind.
Yeah, we have this power on YouTube. So this is Overwatch 2. So what we would have been before that.
Was it before that? Holy shit, this thing was longer than I thought.
Oh no, maybe it wasn't. Oh no, Overwatch 2 is way earlier. I totally forgot about it. The Pitt.
There's God, that might be my one if you allow me.
Minecraft Legends, As Dusk Falls. So it should be right after this. Oh no, Naraka with Bladepoint.
Thirsts for battle.
Here we go.
There it is.
Oh no, is it rendering?
God. We buffering?
Oh no, am I gonna have to refresh the page? What, we're minus 4250?
Do you think these trailers are individually ready to go on YouTube? Someone was just hitting go.
There's Scorn. Scorn looks real neat. Last Case of Benedict.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Benedict Cumberbatch, As Dusk Falls. So what? We have Naraka Bladepoint, and then we have Pentiment.
Here we go.
Keep an eye out for any combat. I don't think there was.
I mean, that's cool.
It's like showing, like, choose your background. Do you want to be a monk? Copying books all day, or something else? Yeah, this game seems neat. Do you think they'll go for, like, a bit of a wackier tone with it?
I feel like you have to.
Yeah.
To this art style.
Kind of makes me feel like it is. But there's also, like, the Black Death.
I mean, you think about, like, you know, we keep going back to it. Like, you think about Disco Elysium, right? And that walked a line between funny and serious all the time. And I don't see a reason why other games couldn't, you know?
I mean, that's true. So, like, do you think this is going to be a game mechanic where, like, you're on a schedule, you have, like, what you do for the day job, and then you have, like, whatever
I mean,
after?
it literally says up there, 1 day, 9 hours remain.
Oh, remain? Oh, I didn't even see that. Till what? Like,
I wonder if it's just like, yeah.
The Inquisition comes to town, or like...
You know, I'm learning about myself, and this is going to be the real hot take of the show for me. The more I think about Disco Elysium and why I liked it so much, and the more I look at this game and think about that, and like why I like narrative adventure games so much, I think I'm learning about myself that I don't particularly enjoy most combat in video games anymore.
Well, yeah, because most of it's bad. Most of it's like really bland and boring, and like there's no stakes, and the gameplay just isn't satisfying.
It's like fighting a bunch of people is not really why I come to video games anymore.
Like,
I'm looking for novel experiences.
I guess this would be combat, but this just seems more like a background thing or like a cutscene thing. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, this just seems all choice based, not.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's neat.
Did they say when this game was coming out?
We'll find out.
Can we hover over, if you don't mind, if you didn't have anything else you wanted to look at?
November 2022.
Okay.
No, what's up?
To that screen with the 2022 and 2023 calendar.
Yes,
or not
that
calendar.
Was near the end, right?
Yeah. I don't know if it was a calendar.
I don't know, like, prior if these games to Starfield. I think it was.
I don't know if these games are in order. Yeah, it was before.
Oh, I had it for a second. Hi, Kojima. Hi, Pete. Okay.
So are these games in order? I can't tell. I don't think so, because Slime Rancher and Hello Neighbor are coming out like real soon. I see those on Game Pass all the time, so I don't think these are in any particular order.
Okay, so here's some big ones. Dark Tide is on that list. Didn't know that was a thing. That saves me $40.
Which Warhammer game is that?
That's the Left 4 Dead Warhammer 40K.
Okay.
Atomic Heart.
Vermintide, right? Okay.
Yeah, do you remember them showing Atomic Heart?
No, but that thumbnail is intriguing me.
Persona 5 Royal, Scorn, Pentiment, Halo Infinite Season 3. I guess technically, Zach, if you want another point, there was a Halo Infinite Season.
I'm not going to muddy up the water. I'm not going to make it a tie.
Did we know that the Callisto Protocol was coming to Game Pass?
I mean,
didn't.
It's not coming to Game Pass. There's no Game Pass banner above it, so it's not going to be
that's
on Game
what
Pass.
it means. I guess that makes a lot more sense what I was thinking. Okay. What's in 2023? Anything surprising?
I don't think they would reveal anything here. Replaced is still ostensibly coming out in 2023.
Ostensibly. Okay. There's some good games on this list.
I don't know. Just looking at Stalker 2, they say are 2023 too. I hope that comes to pass. Best wishes to everyone involved there. But seeing Valorant 2023 is really funny to me.
It is kind of funny. It's like Riot has their own launcher too, so I'm surprised they'd give that up to do like whatever.
I mean,
right?
you know how the EA integration is. You probably are going to have to launch Battle.net.
Probably. You have any closing thoughts on Grounded?
I don't have any beginning thoughts on Grounded. Which one is that?
That's the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, no, I don't.
I'm gonna type this out as Ereban because I think that's
that is the case.
Kind of. It just looked like another stealth, like stealth. What was the phrase? Someone once called it murder stealth.
Yeah,
I really like that.
Like that. That is a genre that I am interested in.
Yeah.
So just being of that type is enough to get me. I will give it a second look, but it is not particularly engaging me in any way beyond that, other than, oh, that's a neat genre, and I like those games.
Will you read the reviews of Ereban when it comes out?
We'll read reviews. I will click on the Reddit thread.
Diablo 4. I mean, I'll play.
Okay, fair enough.
Probably like 60 hours of this game, even if it's bad, because my other friends will be wanting to play it. But
is that Game Pass? I don't think any of these Activision. No, it's not.
Nope.
Oh, of course, Well, for as much control, if Microsoft gives Activision any sort of say, then none of those games will be coming to Game Pass.
Yeah, exactly. Could be the death of Battle.net, though. We'll see.
Hopefully, man.
We'll see if Thieves. What'd you think about it?
I enjoyed my time with that game. That trailer, for a brief moment, made me go like, oh, I should check out Sea of Thieves again. I probably won't, but for those 2 minutes, I thought about Sea of Thieves, and it was a pleasant memory. So, take that for what you will.
We played it for like one night, I think.
It was a couple of times, like 2 or 3. Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah,
it was fun.
We crashed our ship. We played instruments.
We crashed our ship a lot. I was a hurdy-gurdy main. Fun game.
Yeah.
Ravenlok. This was the weird pixel art. Looked like a Final Fantasy-like RPG.
Yeah, I'm interested to see more. It didn't particularly grab me, but
I'll read the reviews of Ravenlok to see if it's good or not. Cocoon. I think this was by when they showed
that game
Cocoon,
looked really neat.
Yeah, I don't know if it said developed by, but it definitely mentioned Inside and Limbo. It was right. It was before
I forget his name.
From Jep Carlson, lead gameplay designer of Inside and Limbo.
This game looks awesome to me. I love the Sable-like aesthetic. I love puzzle platformers.
Is it a Sable? I feel like Sable is much flatter.
It had way more of like a watercolor palette.
Yeah, I just remember it being really flat. Like almost cel-shaded.
Yeah, the environment. I guess I'll say once the characters come in, yeah. But man, I haven't talked enough on the channel about how much I fucking love Sable. So,
when they first showed off Roller Drome, I at first thought it was Sable. It looks exactly like it, like art style wise.
Help me out here. What's Roller Drome?
Roller Drome was a game shown at the Sony conference, which is
I did not watch
Ollie / My Friend Pedro, but with rollerblading. Like roller derby, but you're shooting guns. But the art style looks so much like Sable. I'm like, oh, Sable 2. Zach liked this game. And then they said the new Bloodsport. And I'm like, wait, that doesn't seem like Sable. I don't know.
Listen, Sable devs, if you're watching this, somehow. Please make more urban expansions to Sable. I love that game.
Will Link Final Dynasty. It's character action Neo / Dynasty Warriors. I'm kind of met on this. I might play it if it drops to like $20, maybe.
Okay, let's put it this way. What would it have to do differently than Neo for you to be like, okay, I'm in?
It wouldn't have to do much more differently than Neo, because like I think I do enjoy Neo.
Is this the Neo team? Because this looked like
Team Ninja, yeah. Team Ninja and Koei. So the Dynasty
Neo
Warriors
was also
team,
sort of like.
And
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah. It was Team Koei and Team Ninja, which is Koei are the Dynasty Warriors people. Team Ninja are the Neo people.
Ninja, yes.
So it's.
Because I was about to say,
yeah,
like Neo was already kind of like. Am I wrong in saying like feudal Japan-y ish?
It was 1,000% feudal Japan. Yeah,
and
but this looked Chinese.
Yeah. Okay.
So, no, you're not wrong with that. It is 100% literally feudal Japan in Neo. Like Nobunaga is in there and stuff.
Okay, I will admit that I don't know enough about world history to tell you like when this era of like Chinese history intersected with Neo era
the Sengoku Jidai
Japanese
period.
history. Yes, obviously.
Pre-Meiji restoration. But Persona 3, 4, and 5. I'm just gonna put finally.
Yeah, like I would be. I played all these games multiple times, and I'm not going to play them again. But I am super pumped that other people can, especially Persona 3 Portable, because that game is amazing.
That's the thing. Like, I don't even know if I want to tell Atlas like good job for this, just because it was like the expected thing to do, right?
Now, everyone for the longest time, because if you remember when they made those dancing games for PS4,
I remember.
Well, because they made Persona 4 dancing, and that was like its own thing for the Vita, and then it eventually came to PS4, right? Blah blah blah. And then a little while after, they made Persona 3 and 5, so not 4, but 3 and 5, and they made dancing games of them on PS4. It was really weird at the time, but they made all these high def graphics of character models of all these Persona 3 people. Like they already had the 5 ones, right? That was a PS4 game. But they had to make from scratch all these character models from Persona 3, and they had to make all these locations. And so the rumor was for a while that, they must be using these assets from an eventual Persona. They're going to make Persona 3 in this engine, and they're going to redo it that way, and they're going to combine the best of the original Persona 3 and Portable. But that never happened, because like neither of those two games, Persona 3 for PS2 or Persona 3 Portable, neither of them are like the definitive edition of the game. I think Portable's better, but you're still making some sacrifices, and people were kind of hoping that they would sort of bridge the two, but they haven't now, and it kind of looks like they're not going to.
Well,
which is a shame.
Yeah, here's the thing. I mean, they announced 5's coming first.
Yeah,
is what that seemed to be. So maybe 3's taking longer because they're putting in the work to merge. Did they show off?
Yes, but like
gameplay of 3? I think they did actually. Now that I think about it.
Like, how much work do you really need? Because I'll be honest with you. I mean, that sounds super dismissive, and I will acknowledge that. But also, to continue being dismissive, literally just if you package an emulator and the PSP ROM like that, where I've played this game that way, that is already a phenomenal way to play Persona 3 Portable. Like, you don't need this. A Persona, like the PSP emulators are amazing.
So I'm gonna rely on your expertise, Zach. This is just Portable, right?
Yes. See, okay, so you see what's going on here? You see these little icons on the screen, and you have the little blue cursor at the top?
Yeah, so rather than controlling your little character running around,
you don't run
you're
around.
Just clicking on interactables.
Yes.
Okay.
And the 3D models and the 3D cutscenes don't exist. It's all just the character portraits and the dialogue.
Okay.
And also the music is, I think Persona 3, I don't know, it's tough between 3 and 5. As far as soundtracks go.
They specified P3 Portable, though, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So they're not doing a mix.
No.
Okay.
Which they really should at some point, because running around the world is actually really cool, but it's not worth the shit you have to put up with when you're in the dungeons.
I feel like if they're not doing it here, we'll probably never see that.
It's like, whatever. Persona 3 Portable is a really good version of that game. And despite what you lose, it's still awesome. Persona 4 Golden's amazing. That's been on PC for forever. I really should. I never actually played Golden. All my experience with Persona 4 has been with the regular edition.
Really?
I played a little bit of Golden, like
before
2 or 3
came
dungeon.
out?
I never actually played that game. I watched it.
Okay. And they weren't playing Golden.
No, well, okay. Full disclosure, it was the Giant Bomb playthrough, and they literally played that in like 2010.
Oh wow. Okay. So like, I feel like you never hear anyone talk about just Persona 4.
There's no reason to. It's complete now, and especially now that Persona 4 portable or not portable, Golden is on PC. There's no reason to consider the original game unless you only own a PS2.
Like I never even heard about any like changes that people didn't like or anything. It seemed like it was only like a net ad, but
yep, yeah, it's just pretty much better in every way. Except I like the music in Persona 4 original better. They also changed one of the voice actors.
It is a shame. I do like the battle music in Persona 5 more than I like the battle music in Royal, unfortunately. Which is something you're going to hear a billion times in the course of that game.
Well, it's the same thing with 4, is that the original battle theme is in there, but you only hear it. You barely ever hear it.
Yeah, they elevate it to like the elite fight theme or something, like the rare.
Well, it's when you don't get advantage, which almost never happens.
Oh, yeah. Zach, I'm excited for Starfield.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I would not say that my personal excitement level is like, I'm not excited for Starfield, but I'm like, it's going to be on Game Pass. It looks competent. I am going to give it a chance and maybe I'll fall in love with it.
There you go. That's all you need, really. It'll probably be pretty Todd Howard and the boys.
Yeah.
Putting the band back together to crank out one more hit.
Honestly, dude, I was actually kind of super into what I was seeing until they showed off the space dogfighting.
Well, you just want to walk around New Atlantis and like meet wacky, zany space people.
Honestly, I love exploration, and what they showed of the urban exploration really intrigued me. What they showed of the planetary exploration, what they showed was not particularly impressing me, but that's not to say that it won't. Because here's the thing about space, right? Compared to something like a Skyrim or a Fallout, is that I feel like you're going to be hard pressed, and maybe this isn't the case, and I hope it's not, but I feel like it would be harder to create things worth looking at and exploring on a planet as opposed to, a more traditional environment.
It's like POI density.
Yeah. Because it's like, even in Fallout, even if people weren't, the towns were around, and even though most of the people were centered around there, you still had these little spots that you could explore, like abandoned buildings that had their own stories in them, little neat things, oh, I found a couple of items behind this statue or something like that, or little tiny things to explore and discover that I feel like, how does that translate to a space game? Because most of the time, by definition, unless you're really going into a specific genre of sci-fi, is like probably a very desolate and just natural landscape. And how do you make that interesting to explore? Because if they replace that with just resource gathering, then I think that sucks. But who knows?
It's the idea of in Skyrim, if you play for 30 minutes in Skyrim, you can start out in your city of choice, Solitude, Whiterun, whatever. You can walk around, you can find like an old shack in the wood that has a dead corpse and maybe a necromancy tome on a cabinet. You can go find a tower with a dragon attacking you. Then you can go into a cave that leaks into a Dwemer ruin. You can do that in like 30 minutes in Skyrim. And I think that's the strength and the reason why so many people enjoy it. I'm going to fast forward real quick to the part in the Starfield trailer where they're kind of zooming out and showing kind of like the solar system map, wherever they put. Oh no, I must have skipped it.
Because it's like the fun part about exploring those other games, and I think the most succinct way I can put it is that you are exploring and discovering little bits and pieces of signs of life and little tiny micro stories almost. And how do you do that in space where nothing really like it's so big that nothing really happens in the majority of it.
Okay, so this is what I wanted to get to, because I think this shows in about a second. Okay, I think this is what they're going to do. You have your Mass Effect 1 solar system map. They have different planets you can go to, but I think they're just going to straight up show you like the point of interest on the planet. So like 99% of this is irrelevant.
Well, Todd Howard said, at least on that one planet, that it was explorable.
Oh, I think you can land everywhere. But I think...
You think there's just going to be nothing there, or procedural?
I think so. I think it's just going to be nothing. Or maybe some procedural, like, cave system generator.
Now, see, that's kind of neat, because, it harkens back to... that makes me think of, and this is, obviously a very, very different thing, but The Elder Scrolls 2.
Daggerfall.
Still, I think, the biggest world in a video game.
Probably. I think it's massive. Like the
asterisk,
square footage
right?
of Great Britain or something.
Yeah, like with a huge asterisk, because most of it's procedurally generated, and it probably does not dwarf the procedural generation of like Minecraft, right?
No Man's Sky.
Right? Yeah, right.
No, it beats Minecraft. You can hit the edge of a Minecraft map. Yeah. Yeah.
And that game relied a lot on procedural generation, and I wonder, I played that game kind of a lot for how old it is, but I kind of don't know that was a strength in that game, and I don't know if it'll be a strength here. If that's true, we might just be baselessly speculating. I don't know.
I mean, we definitely are basically speculating, but that's kind of the fun,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of my opinions are prefaced with an implied if this is true.
Sure. So yeah, big solar system, plenty of planets. Hopefully a lot to do on those planets. But there's going to be the main story mission planets. There's probably going to be some asteroids that you can come across. Like, let's say like the story has you going from Sol or Narion to Alpha Centauri. There's probably going to be some planets in there that you can stop by and see some cool stuff. But who knows?
I mean, they also could do the thing where like, oh, most planets are inhospitable, so you can't go there.
Well, they gave you the O2, or like so inhospitable you wouldn't even. It's like a magma planet. You would just instantly burn up. Maybe.
I mean, who knows?
That's Starfield.
Yeah, it's neat. It's another one of those games. We haven't had a new one in a while, unless you count the Outer Worlds. Which
Fallout 4?
I should really go back and play more of that game. That was before 76, dude. That was like...
Yeah, I know it was. Was that the last
like 15,
Bethesda?
16?
Yeah, it's been a long time. That's longer than I thought.
Yeah.
Dang, okay.
Because I remember 76 was 18.
But Skyrim came out like last year.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Dude, Skyrim came out 11 years ago.
Yep, that's about right.
I think, right? 2011?
Yeah, I think it's like sophomore year of high school.
Yeah, it's either 10 or 11. But I think 11. But yeah, damn. It's... Ugh.
That was a conference. That was a good one.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was actually like way better than I was thinking it would be.
Xbox always has been bringing it for the past couple of years.
They have been. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Randy, but I did not watch the Sony press conference, or the majority of it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like Sony's shtick of we're gonna be like so like if Xbox is like the all-you-can-eat buffet, Sony is presenting themselves, or sort of has for the past couple of years, presented themselves as sort of the fine dining of video game, whereas Xbox is the Golden Corral, Old Country buffet, right?
Yeah,
do you think that's in broad strokes, right? But do you think Sony's shtick of okay, we don't have all these games like Xbox does, but we got the exclusives? Do you think that's still holding water now?
So for anyone who hasn't followed like a lot of E3 coverage or like video game industry stuff in the last couple of years, Zach's 100% right. Xbox has been like, look at all these studios we're acquiring, look at all these things we're putting out under our label. Sony, meanwhile, has been like, hey, our whole conference is going to be an hour and we're showing 3 games, and we're going to build a stage to look like the church in The Last of Us 2. We're going to get a pipe flute playing guy for Ghost of Tsushima. And I don't remember the third one. It was a Spider-Man thing. So yeah, Sony is going for the...
That was 2016, I think, wasn't it? That was awesome. I remember liking that one, actually.
It was a PlayStation experience, I think they called it. But that's how they've been presenting themselves. You're right. I think because Microsoft doesn't care about exclusives in terms of as long they care about inclusive. What's the opposite? Where we don't care what
availability.
We don't want the game to only be on our platform. We just want the game to not be on theirs.
I see.
It's like, as long as we have the Xbox and PC, everything's coming to those, but not the PlayStation. And Sony's like, hey, it's got a new God of War. That's on our PlayStation until 4 years later when we'll put it on PC.
I mean, if you think about the etymology there, exclusive is pretty much.
Yeah, it is literally what it means.
Defines that.
Yeah. So as far as is it working, PS5s are more hard to get than Xbox One Series X's. Does that mean that maybe
is
Xbox
that demand or production?
Exactly. I don't know. I don't know who's winning the quote unquote console war anymore outside of probably
I don't
the
give
Switch.
A shit, right? But
yeah, but like but you're asking like how is they being received?
Well,
does that approach working for them?
Well, I guess what I'm really asking is Sony's whole thing has been we got the exclusive games from your showing this year or from their showing this year compared to Xbox. Do you think they're bringing the games? Like, do they have
from their showing this year? Hell no, man.
Yeah.
Hell no. I mean, Resident Evil 4 Remake is going to be on PC. All Capcom stuff is going to be on PC. Horizon Zero Dawn VR, that's not selling anything. They announced Spider-Man on PC. They got Stray. Stray is coming to PS Plus.
Unless you really love Demon's Souls, kind of what reason is there to buy a PS5 at this
Ratchet
point?
And Clank. But like that's
right. Like, are you spending that much money to play like 5 games?
Do you want the latest Naughty Dog, the latest Insomniac?
What is that?
God of War.
What is the latest Insomniac?
Ratchet and Clank or Miles Morales.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Demon's Souls, which is just any Bluepoint remake at this point, right?
Yeah.
If FF16 is not coming to Xbox, I imagine that'll be on PC. But like, yeah, you're right. They don't have their showing was way weaker. Which, if you look at the business capital of Microsoft being approximately like 22 times the size of Sony, it makes sense. But Xbox as a brand, I feel like is really coming into its own.
It's just like if you're Sony right now, you've been putting so much of your stock into you're doing a Nintendo thing, right? Where it's like, okay, you buy a Nintendo platform because for the most part, unless you're like a child, right? You buy it for the Nintendo properties. Like, this is my Mario, Pokemon, Zelda / whatever random or Kirby Nintendo property machine.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, because think about how many heavy hitters the PS4 had, where it's like, okay, the PS4 by the same token is like the Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man,
Bloodborne.
Yeah, Bloodborne machine, and like you get those properties, but they haven't really been doing anything with that on PS5.
I think Nier Automata was originally only on PS4 also.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And like maybe they just need time, but I'm not feeling it right now.
Oh no, I don't blame. I mean, look at the list I had from the Sony one. You have Resident Evil 4 Remake, which is coming to other stuff.
Yeah.
Big announcement, but like No Man's Sky, that's been out. Saints and Sinners 2. I hear people like the first one, but that's not like a big get. Horizon Zero Dawn VR, Spider-Man on PC, Stray, Callisto Protocol, but we already saw that coming to Game Pass.
So the other thing about Sony is that they're leaning hard into VR. It seems like, and maybe if that's their lane, if Sony helps bring VR to more of a mainstream with the PSVR 2. Now, they didn't exactly light the world on fire with the PSVR 1, but if they managed to do it with the second one, that's really exciting to me. I am a VR fan, and I feel like that movement has sort of stalled as of late, and I hope that the PSVR 2 can whip it into gear a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like Microsoft is going for accessibility. Sony is going for VR.
Mm-hmm. Which is awesome.
So,
I wish, I don't know. Great time to be playing video games, am I right?
There's some real neat ones here that I'm very excited for. Never been a better time. Who says that? Is that Gersman?
No, that's the Vinny Caravella from Nextlander fame.
That's true. So yeah, thanks for sitting down with me, Zach. Watching Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase 2022. Boy, that's a mouthful.
Let's see how fast we can get this VOD up.
Let's see how fast we can get this VOD up. All right. Thank you for watching, everybody. Take it easy.
Hope you had fun. See you later.